Welcome to Tuesday Night Fly Casual. Alex is with me this evening.
Hello.
But we'll be on the other side of the mic, on the other side of the screen, surely. He will be... What is that? Why have we got volume on? I don't know. Bear with us 1 second while I work out how to mute that. There's the volume button. Let's do that. Right, yeah, so Alex is going to be flying in our first game against Rich. Alex is one of our vets, aren't you?
I am a vet, yeah. I earned that for MOV.
You're an MOV?
Yeah, I'm an MOV vet. I didn't actually win any tournaments, I'm not that great.
Oh, mate. I thought you won something. I was like, oh, yeah, Alex was won something. We'll get Alex on. No. That's a shame. Never mind.
No, but I am a weekend Warlords
You are a
veteran,
weekend one of veterans. I am not, which is always a shame. Evening, Rattler, thank you for joining us. What are you flying for tonight?
I'm flying Luke, Wedge, and Fenral.
Fenral in the Sheaf of Peach shuttle.
Yeah, it used to work for me. It can
At
work
1.0, it was a big thing. Yeah. It's a big deal.
I mean, it's good now. The same.
Same ability, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same ability. I mean, I guess it's affected less now because of like forces and things. So when you go against a Jedi, they just can't sort of spend box, but they can spend force tokens.
Oh, does force still count?
Yeah,
I thought it would cancel all mods. That's
no, I wish it stopped because it's. Although it's, I spoke to Ryan about it.
Yeah.
And he said that he used a different word. It's not spend a force token. It's not spending a token. It's someone else. I'm not sure what it was. Yeah, I thought it was a token.
Oh, that's boring. Yeah, it doesn't work on innate abilities either, does it?
No.
Which is annoying.
But it's fun because, especially from WODs as well, a lot of the meta at WODs was multiple ships. So that's why Wedge just got a snapshot, so he can trigger that.
Yeah, take multiple shots off. Yeah.
That's it, and gets ability working more often. I mean, Luke's always good versus swarms.
Yeah, because he gets his force back, so he's able to defend against more stuff.
And then I was looking at it and I was like, Fen helps reduce damage from things like, if I just go, right, I really don't want that ship to bend its focus, so it's
well, yeah, if you're coming against missiles, torps, that kind of thing, and you're like,
exactly
no, you're not having your mods.
You're not having your mods.
Yeah.
You can fire
Absolutely.
your torp, but you're not having the mods. Yeah. Helps them stay alive a lot longer. They both got regen. And then coordinate from Fen is massive. It's like
huge.
a pilot skill 6 coordinate's really
And he's
good.
carrying later as well, so you've got that in there as well, without using the U-wing that's a bit slower, drags you along a bit.
Like, I could have put a U-wing in there, but I just thought that Fenral's ability...
Yeah, it's different as well, and it's cool.
Like,
compared to, I suppose, compared to what everything else we've seen the layer with a U-wing, X-wing, or whatever, it's just a bit...
And also I got 2 arcs, which is nice.
Yeah, 2 arcs, a really cool ability, and PS6.
Yes, the PS6 is massive, that's why
so you got 2 PS6s.
Sort of stayed away from the U-wing.
Couldn't sneak hand in there for 3 PS6s.
Dropping Luke for hand, I don't think
I don't think you have the points
to put a basic hand in.
Yeah,
I think
just
on basic is like, what, 80 points?
Because I think we're going to see 666s from the FOs coming soon.
But whether they'll be good or not is
who knows, but they're definitely...
Because I mean, what are their 6 is Quick Draw, who's a little bit
Quick Draw,
current.
Midnight, who's a mega leader.
Is alright, but then Duke doesn't work, which used to be like the whole thing with Midnight.
And then it would be Baron.
Yeah, and does
or whatever it is.
Against Midnight, you can't mod at all, right? No force,
no mods.
no. Okay. So yeah,
that's. Or you could swap him out and go 665 and have Kylo.
Or Blackout.
Yeah, there's some really cool options there. So I think PS is going to be bigger than ever going forward. So
yes, definitely, and I think you might see a bit more of a bid come into the game.
A bit more of a bid. We've got 19-point bids at the minute with Nantex and everything else.
Yeah, but like you'll find the Jedi might start going for a bid.
Dropping things, dropping ships. Yeah,
becomes a PS war.
But it's a bit swarmy at the minute. 4 ships are here. Beef is back.
Yeah.
But Republic, not Rebel this time.
Yeah, there is some very good Republic beef lists.
You've been at Worlds. There's a lot of that about it.
There was an awful lot of it. It was like 2 arcs, a Jedi and Y-wing, 2 Y-wings, a Jedi and an arc. You know,
I built a
Sinker Swarm is still
I
very
built a
much
list
thing.
that I saw on the
exceedingly well.
Yeah,
I
saw
played against the weirdest rebel list in the world that was like a swarm. 2 Z95s.
Right, bandits.
Or
Talers.
No, bandits.
Yeah, the lowest PS ones. Yeah.
The lowest PS Hawk.
Yeah.
With the dorsal turret. Han with Chopper Crew.
Right.
And Trick Shot. So it was that. I'm just trying to think if there was anything else. Oh, and a Y-wing.
What?
Just a regular Y-wing.
That's some like weird
Super
lists.
weird. And like you could have. The funny thing was you could have run exactly the same thing, but in Scum, if you wanted to.
Yeah. Transfer them over. Yeah. Hawks are the new Nantex.
Yeah.
Hawks were everywhere. It surprised me actually. I saw it Worlds. Loads of what's his job? Torquil was everywhere.
So that was a big American list. Torquil,
Seavor and three cartels.
Three, yeah.
Yeah, so
because it's quite a brutal list.
Yeah, a lot of dice there.
Meta out there is completely different. It's like they don't tend to concentrate on sort of arc dodge and everything. The other one that was like super popular was like Shuttle, Inquisitor, and 2 taps.
Yes, yeah, I've seen them ones. Yeah,
that was my only win at Worlds actually.
Was it?
I beat the Gen Con finalist.
Yeah, was the Shuttle Grand Inquisitor
two regular Inquisitors.
Regular Inquisitors, all with missiles.
Because
it's gendered, isn't it?
It is
gendered, and they've all got concussion. The one that give you the rebound thing.
But yeah, I just managed.
Yeah, one of the stream which was beefy was Sinker, Broadside, Obi-Wan with
CLT.
I think it was CLT, yeah, and 2 Torrents.
Yeah,
and they fit all that in a list. Just like, there's so much there.
It is, and like Broadside has a very accurate ion cannon. If you
hyper accurate ion cannon. Yeah,
and that's the whole thing about these lists. Now you're seeing a lot more double mods appearing, and that's why I put the coordinate in, because I was like,
gives
double
you the
modded
option
is
yeah,
definitely we're heading back towards the 1.0.
We are getting a little bit double modded.
Yeah.
Synergies, card wing a little bit,
exactly.
combo wing, but not there yet. It's managed to the point. So you're going to go and jump the other side of the table, and we'll transition over, so everyone can actually have a look at your list. And you're playing Rich, so right, transition over. Alright guys, so here are the lists. So Alex jumped in just to have a quick chat with us, having been at Worlds, and he's broken my heater. How mean of him. Been at Worlds, is a vet, and he's playing on stream for us tonight. So we've got, I did give him some markers, but he's sadly not marked his ships up for us. So we've got Alex versus Rich, and Alex has been given the initiative. Alex is at 198, Rich is at 189. The joy of 2 ships and Scum. Fearless Fen, Fearless Bobber, Maul, Proxmine's shield upgrade, and Marauder title, but no gunner, which is quite interesting. And then we've got Wedge on Alex's side of the board. Wedge, Snapshot, R2 Astromech, Servo Motor, S-Foils, Luke, Sense, R2D2, S-Foils, and then Femrao in a Sheath Speed Shuttle, Leia, R4. An interesting list. New list, not seen it before on our stream. It's not like a common list. Alex just came up with it. He's actually been doing really well with it. He's played 3-1-3 tonight, so doing really well. Having a lot of fun with it. He said it's wholesome X-Wing. I'm not so sure, but we'll only one way for us to find out. So we'll watch. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Bob, I have heard the rumours. I don't know. I won't be able to comment on it. I hope not. It'd be sad to see a game store that so big and so seemingly successful as World War close. Really would be a sad time for the community. So I hope not. Just going to mute the mic or have a quick fiddle with the camera. Seems to be a little bit laggy today. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I've just crisped the camera up a little bit. You sound like Steve now. He did all sorts with that kind of stuff. Mario Vallo just flying off the board, shooting out his head, doing all sorts of crazy fun things. Speaking of play buses, I played Outer Rim for the first time on yesterday. Me, Rich, and Salty had a bit of a game day. I was off work, Salty was off work, and obviously Rich was off work as well. So we thought we'd do it on a Monday, have some great time. Right, so they're off. Time is going, and it was awesome. I've not played it before. I've just recently bought it, not for the dice. They're still in the box. It was awesome. I played a Dr. Afra. Apparently she's broken, but I had the best time, so I'm not minded. But yeah, really good fun game. So if you bought it just for the dice and you haven't played it, put the dice back in the box and play it, because it's really good fun. Oh, we did mention it in one of our chats today about, he was asking about the Zargo. Doesn't work out, used to do. Because you used to be able to put like shoots on small things. Yeah, that's what Salty said, but we chose randomly. We said, Alexa, choose a number between 1 and whatever the number of cards were. Did it that way, so it was all randomly done. Alexa chose for us, and she really likes me because she gave me Afra. And I made it really fluffy, so I had Afra in the Archangel with Kirsten as a crew. It was just really cool. Really enjoyed it. Had against Bobber, who got his fire spray, and Bosk, who got the party bus. Aggression from Bobber early. Boosting in to try and get that range 1. Think he just misses. He really wants that range 1 in the front of this list with Bobber. He's got Fearless, and obviously Bobber's reroll, so there's a lot of mods there. Unfortunately, that aggression might not pay off for him, especially with Wedge and Fenral moving after. In Rich's favour, though, especially with it being Fenral, we do see... Oh, yeah, in Rich's favour, Fenral's ability is kind of completely nullified against Bobber. Bobber's reroll still work, and Fearless will still work. So, Fen's ability is not very much really going to come into play the game. We'll probably see Fen as the carrier and the coordinator rather than kind of a central offensive piece. Oh, I'm excited for the premiere of The Mandalorian. I heard some disappointing news that the UK might not be getting Disney Plus till May or something though, so I don't know how or when I'm going to have to watch it. But who saw trailer 2 out today? Looked amazing. If you haven't and you want to, we might be able to stream it later. And do a screen capture and show you that. Don't want to do a little review of it. It counts as fair use, so we can do that. Hit for Alex. And evade blank for Bobber. 1 shield. Yeah, there's droids in there. There's the animals. Oh, it looks really good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm sure there's someone somewhere, Blue Galaxy, who isn't excited. Me, I for one, am very excited. Hit crit and double eyeball. No mod, so Bobber's lost 3 shields now. And just 1 in return, because no rerolls, no fearless. Being stuck at range 2. We absolutely have a spoiler ban on stream, so no spoilers. By spoiler ban, do you also mean discussion on trailers and stuff? If you don't want us to discuss trailers, Boba Fett, we'll not mention them in the slightest. But come the film, we'll have probably a 3 week kind of blackout where no one mentions anything. We don't want to spoil it, obviously, for everyone else who hasn't had a chance to watch it. Okay, if you want to avoid theory crafting, that's absolutely fine. Have some really cool theories from the trailers, things I'd like to see, things I'm excited for. But I say, if you want to avoid all that, that's not a problem. We can do that. Yeah, IMAX is apparently amazing. I've never been to IMAX. The guys were like, "Oh, there's a few guys in the shop were like, should we book in and go to IMAX?" And I was like, "Never been. If it's good, yes. If not, we'll just go to Cineworld down the road or Odeon. Odeon's closer, but I don't know. We usually do a bit of an outing, so hopefully a bit of a Weekend Wars outing to see the midnight release. That's what I've done the last few years. Though I have been tempted by it's some places are showing at least all 8 films prior to it, and then you watch the 9th one. I don't think that they're including Solo and Rogue One in that, or the Clone Wars. But yeah, it's showing all 9 in a row. And I think that's like something stupid like 22 hours of Star Wars back to back. Which, as amazing as that sounds, is a lot of Star Wars. They may not quite that much. Yeah, probably looking at about 20 hours, something like that. And then you'd earn the new one, and then obviously breaks and whatnot in the middle. I think it's too much in one go. Doing like I did Avengers double, and that was hard. With Star Wars double for was it for Last Jedi? It must have been Last Jedi I did the double. What, stay up for that many hours of watching Star Wars in a cinema? That's hard. I could do it at home, and cinema's hard. Right, 1 forward from Wedge. Probably looking at if I'm no Alex here, barrel away, try and drop that arc. Oh no, so that was a coordinated boost. That was from unfortunate for Alex there in the bump. No bump apparently because he's barreling. I thought he bumped, apparently not. Luke and Wes trying to catch Fen coming in. Range 3 there, not the best for Fen. Not now auto thrusters don't exist. That used to be safe territory for Fen, but nowadays nothing's safe for Fen except for range 1. And then his Fen round does amazing things. But we have got a Fen off. We've got Rebel and Scum Fen. One which Riley prefers. Range 3 through from Wedge. So we'll get 4 dice on Fen there, rather than the 5 we would have got. Take 1 away for Wedge. There we go. 3 dice. 3 hits. Wow, Alex's dice. Fiery to start this game. 2 and a crit. And then we see 3 focuses, spends and evades. Not evade token to good use. Range 1 from 80. No, I think it's 85. It's not. It's fine. Crit, evaded. It's good fun. It's hard. It's It's like a glass hammer. It will do amazing things and smash really hard, and then it might just pop and break. Take some serious flying to fly with real skill. Kind of one of these low floor, high ceiling ships. Hit crit, double evade. Apologies for some of the evade dice on Alex's side of the board. He has assorted different regional dice. I don't think there's a single core set dice in there, and they all show up a little bit differently on our green screen. Again, double hit crit from Alex, and evade double focus. He's already spent the token, so we'll have to hit crit on Fen, and that crit is direct hit. Ouch! One health left on Fenral. That's what I was saying there about even range 3 is not safe for Fen nowadays. He needs range 1 or nothing. Rich Knight's trying to warm the dice up a bit. It is bitterly cold in the shop today. Unfortunately, the heater that we affectionately call the Dragon behind the counter has broken, and the engineer is here currently trying to fix it. Wow, 2 crits and 2 crits, 2 hits, and that's range 1 into 85, single evade. So take shield double crit. What? Must have been a double damage in there, or something that just wiped him out. Maybe 2 double damages, who knows? Oh, fuel leak double damage. Ouch, fuel leak direct hit. Killing off Femral, 1 shot. So we've seen both Femrals take some serious crits and come off very badly for it. Star Wars Nutcase UK, thank you for giving us a follow, it's really appreciated. Anyone else watching, if you'd like to drop us a follow, it will be very much appreciated, whether you're on YouTube or on Twitch. Follow, subscribe, hit notifications so you know when we're coming online. We're online every Tuesday and most Mondays. So Tuesday we stream games, chat, all things X-Wing. Monday night, Rasta Mace painting, showing off the amazing skills and tutorials on how to come up with some of these fantastic quality ships that this stream tonight is not doing justice to. So Alex is flying all Rasta Mace painted ships tonight, and it's flying Rasta Mace tiles and the work. So the benefit of, well, knowing a Rasta and using his, having a friendly neighbourhood Rasta who will lend you his ships. Or if you're like me, you lend Rasta ships to use and he turns with pod racers and you never get them back. Which is not an issue, yeah, he's like, he'll get me another one, it's not a problem. But I'd rather just get me the pod racer. Right, so in the planning phase now, back to the start, we've got 1 force on Luke. So he did spend up and wasn't targeted for an attack, so he didn't gain that extra kind of regen that he can get. Possibly for the best Rich, but he then still came out badly. What Alex has done, Alex has lost Leia, didn't get to use Leia today. So what was likely a mass turnaround turn for Alex, seeing 3Ks or 4Ks or 3 Talons. Especially from, definitely a 4K from Luke before Fen moved. Is less likely to happen now, having lost that layer to free up that. Yeah, to free up the red maneuver, making it white for everyone. Or it's just suspend force to sense, so he will have sensed Fen, had a look. He's done 4K anyway. Not layered though, so he will have to take the stress and lose his action. I like that move from Luke. Fen's either blocked or ever shot him, which is really nice. 1 banking from Bobber. Don't expect Wedge to stay there. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see Rich boosting here. I think boost be strong, put you nicely positioned by the block wedge if he goes on the one bank. But it leaves you very open if he goes on the 3 talent or the 4K. Oh, a bank boost, if he's done a bank boost, would also position him nicely to cover those. Nope, straightforward boost. So he wants to block the simple forward manoeuvres. If Alex has done a turnaround here, he would have caught Rich quite nicely. And he's not. He's just done a 1 forward or similar. Must be a 1 or 2 forwards there, getting blocked. Nice play from Rich. And just marking Luke. So, oh, Fen. Fen escapes quite nicely there actually. Didn't see that one coming. I expected a bank down to the right of the ship right, or just the forwards trying to set out attack, set that box, set the pounce, but no. Fair play from Rich, bailing out on the 1 health Fen. Bob is sitting there with his force token. I completely forgot that. He's got more on him. It's been a commonplace thing for Rich, running Bob with Maul since way early on. I think literally since launch, he's been running Bob with Maul on. To varying levels of success, but he's always had great fun doing it. Personally, I find that Bob and Maul combo just gives him another innate mod. It's horrible. So, 2 hits on eyeball, double evade, spending the force to do so. Triple hit from double to a crit. Single evade from Alex takes 2 damage on Luke. Ouch. Even with that force regen, couldn't do anything about that. So that is a shieldless Luke. Right, should be back to dials. Oh, Blue Galaxy, I'm lovely and warm, lovely and tasty. I've got a nice little space here between my legs, keeping me lovely and warm. Alex broke my other one. Try to warm the rest of the shop up, but... Oh, it's fixed. He must have just covered it with his legs too much and tripped it out. But we've got both heaters back on. We're lovely and warm in here. I don't envy the boys out there. Although the engineer may have finished doing it, maybe back up and running now. Luke's in a bit of a predicament here. That rock is not nicely placed to allow him to escape out to the left. So for Rich, he's kind of knows where Alex is going. He's going either because his forwards may even be blocked though. 1 forward's likely put him on a rock. 2 forward, let's put him on a rock. 3 forwards is blocked by Bob. So you've got 1 bank right or 2 bank right. There's your options that are blue to clear that stress, unless Alex just says I'm keeping the stress for this turn and getting out of there. So it's not the nicest of places for Luke's turn. We've got nice little toasty nets going on, James.
He's got to bring a new gas valve tomorrow or Thursday.
Disaster. I'm not smart. Yeah, I saw them like rubbing their dice like this, and I said to the stream, I was like, guys, they're trying to warm the dice up because it's bitterly cold in Warlords today. The heat we affectionately call Dragon has packed up. So he sensed Bobber just to see what was going on. Didn't spend a force though. Spend a force, you cheat. Next one's going back on. Getting cold again. Apologies if you can hear the fans, guys. You know, if you can't move them, just let me know, please. So the one bank there, Bob should have seen this coming. It was possibly the only manoeuvre available. The one or the two bank, but looking at the two bank might have even been blocked. Let's fix that glitch. We're rolling away. Smart move from Alex there. Yeah, nicely blocked by Alex there. Barrel saving it because Bobber would have overshot. Got range one out the bum with Marauder title, giving him those extra modifications again. And wedge still to move. Alex expected that. We may see a one forward here. No. Oh, please don't let there be a 4K. What are you doing, Alex? Rookie error. Blocked yourself, you fool. Fool of an Alex. We'll see if he puts the stress down, see if it was a K. Yeah, it was a K turn though. Ouch. Barrel roll, blocked himself. Hold on from Fen. Staying safe, staying out of the way. Boost round. Perth next turn. I won't see any combat this turn, so straight back to dials. Good turn for, well, other than the stress that he unnecessarily got on wedge, good turn for Alex, being able to regen and not take any additional damage. Allows him to either turn back into the fight or bug out and take the other another regen to get back to full health. Wedge a bit anchored to that by that stress, so everything in front of him is going to move, so it'd like to be a 1 forward, 2 forward. 3 forward's not going to help him here, but I think probably a bank to ship right, round behind Bobber, bring around the corner, puts him a little bit more out of the way of Fen. Close your wings, boost to get that extra distance, reset for next turn. Probably the most likely outcome here. That's what I'd do at least, but I haven't played in ages, so who knows. All the dials are down, just waiting on, there you go, Bobber to go down. Bobber's got the most options here. And sense for free because he's at range 0 to 1. Prox mine will hit. That's gonna, Alex, it's not gonna, you're not gonna avoid it. Stop trying. You're taking it. I will eat my hat if you don't take this bomb, Alex. There you go, take the bomb. Good?
He came in because it's warm in here.
It is a lovely woman here.
It's lovely and warm.
You may
mate.
take this heater outside if you
Oh
like.
mate, no, let me just warm my hands up. My hands are really cold and really sore.
So on the bottom takes 1 natural and 1 crit. So props minders don't know, you take 1 anyway, no matter what you roll. You then roll 2 dice and take everything you roll, hits and crits. So that's a hit and a crit. Ouch.
Who's winning?
Well, Rich, because he's completely dropped Fen. But Rich's Fen's on 1 health. So,
Oh, hello internet.
yeah, chopping. Rich's Fen is not the most healthy. Took, Alex's Fen died to a hit crit. Fuel it, die, damage dead.
I heard. I came in and I heard it say it.
Yeah.
I said, "He got one-shotted."
Yeah, that's one of the few rules that for the new epic stuff that translates to all versions of the game. There's always a max of 6 attack. Is it attack dice? I think it's just attack
6
dice.
attack. Oh no, it's invades as well.
Yeah, just 6 dice is the most you can ever roll at any point. So I think there is a couple of ways you can get to 6 at the minute, but
Rebels can do it.
yeah, Janors and
Draenors, trick shot.
Janors, Chitshot, Han,
Draenor-
or Ghost,
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Janors on a Janors primary only. You can use it on a advanced threat on Zol.
I think it's primary only. But you can still get up to 6. Oh, it's so nice in here.
I got like toasted bottom.
Well, just my hands are really cold.
My legs getting a bit warm. Maybe let's have my heater off.
Ooh, don't do that.
Bar roll from Wedge. So he took the Ultimate Luke to not bug out, to not take the next regen, just to sit happily. So he has regen, but I think he seems to have gone back to 2 shields, but not up to charge. I'm just going to drop a charge for him. But he's not put the token out either. But I'm going to assume he's not shooting. But instead of going to what was ship right, he's come ship left, and nothing else may well block block Fen here, which yeah, he has done. Not been there, have you, Fen? No way. It's some dubious. Oh, no, there you go. It's some dubious flying so far today. Oh, sure, some bumped her and didn't, but
Oh, there's some Jubas flying at Worlds.
not commenting.
I've never heard so many judge calls in my life.
Important tournament, mate. Range 1. Papa does get his mods. His wings are close, so that's why he's only rolling 3 dice, and that is a hit crit. And Papa rolling 1 dice due to the Wedge's effect, reducing his agility, or reducing his green dice, sorry. And 4 dice back from Bobber. That's 3 hits. Reroll for Bobber or Marauder, whichever it was. And I think he's got 4 there. Yep. 3 and a crit. Single evade blank from Wedge there, so that is 2 and crit. Not dead. So there's nothing double damage there. So we'll see what the crit is, see what state effect is taken. Thanks for popping in, Kylo.
I was just came to warm my hands, that's all. I'll stay if you want, it's warm in there.
Sorry, well, we're doing alright. Console fire, so may die next turn. Ouch. Alex, not looking healthy here. Bobber bringing the hammer, just smacking the ships around for fun. Those innate abilities, those rerolls that Force is carrying, really doing its job today. Okay, so we've got Bobbo heading away. Final Rich. I think his options here are probably the hard two. But no Rich. Like, he might see a KO or a talent there. He does some crazy stuff from time to time. Which is in a bit of pain here. 1 health. Turn up behind the rock. R2, astromate regen. Flip your console fire. Probably the most sensible of the options. I don't think leaving your console fire up and risking dying is at all sensible for Alex's turn. Guys, let us know what you might want to see in the second game. I think we're going to have Ryan on. What would you like to see him against? Any particular factions or people? Do let us know. So, Sense, spending that force to see what Bob is doing. I wish I'd leave it over for longer so I could see. Technically using Sense wrong there though, guys. Officially, Alex should look at the dial and Rich should not be allowed to look at the Sense dial. This is the rule go, but you know. We're all friends here. So, Rich. He's sensible, see? He knows that the bomb didn't move, so he used the bomb to correctly refly his ship. That was not the question, Paul. The question was, what would you like Ryan to fly against? Or what would you like to see Ryan flying against? Ryan's flying. Hawks and Kiraz. We ain't got any of them in store tonight, unfortunately. 7 Wars. We do have a bit of a variety in store, but I don't think anyone's flying a Hawk and a Kiraz, or a combination of Hawks and Kirazes. Kiraz, normally. As the Hunter. Ryan versus 400 points. Oh, things you could do 400 points. 8 Nantex. Or Chertek. Some fuck. What's Grievous? And a 7-droid swarm with missiles. Ugh. Evening Day, thank you for joining us. Always good to have you. So just a 1 forward here from Alex. Having absolutely no fear. Just saying, alright then, anything you can do, I'm going to throw back at you and just going to take it like a man, like a champ. Back himself to do his damage before he dies. Don't even know. He didn't even flip his console fire. 4 forward from Fen. 4k from Fen. There's the stress. And double blank. Hit. Target lock into 2 hits. 2 dice from Fen for range 3. I blank, spend force, single evade, down to 3 shields. Oh no, missed some damage earlier on Bobber clearly, so no shields. Shieldless Bobber now. No range from Luke. Sorry, we should have measured Fen first, so Fen range 3. It's Luke. Luke regens a force because he's been targeted by an attack. There it is. 3 hits from Fen. Fiery dice. And triple evade to return. Spends the force, make it 3. The force he just regens. So end of turn, we'll regen that force back. So nothing happened. The beauty of Luke, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason there's about 10 million arts of him. So you know, arts guys, in the coming weeks, especially during the Vets tournament, we're going to have some amazing raffles for you. Obviously loads of the guys went to Worlds, they've brought back so much swag, it's unbelievable. Alex has got a huge stack, Carlo popped in, he's given me a huge stack of the movie promo cards. I'm sure Rasta's given away no end of stuff that he's been given or donated or won across the time of Worlds on his painting stream. So there's going to be so much swag given out, so much vet stuff. I may even give out a limited Weekend Worlds veteran prize that the veterans are all getting. We may give one out to you lucky guys as well. We'll have to see. But so much swag in the coming weeks, so please do tune in next week, next Tuesday, and then the following weekend, the 8th and the 9th. Or the 9th and 10th. 9th and 10th of November for our Veterans Tournament, where we'll be streaming you 5 games on the Sunday, on the Saturday, 5 games on the Sunday, maybe even 10 games on the Saturday, 10 games on the Sunday. We're going to try and get 2 cameras up and running, so we're going to have a table next to it, and the Sunday we're hopefully going to have 2 top table for the cut as such. It's not going to be a top table because it's going to be a cut. We're going to have a cut table up to the final, and then we're going to be running a side event. 3 is the magic number as our side event, so every list has to be built with 3 ships, and that's it's going to be run like a hyperspace qualifier, trial, whatever they call it, like the system opens, whereby if you drop out of the cut, or you get knocked out of the cut for the main Veterans Tournament, you join the side event at the relevant level, and we'll be streaming that table as well, hopefully. So we'll do a top table for that one, and the stream table for the actual vet tournament. Or if you guys would prefer, so I'm going to throw it out to you guys, if we are streaming 2 tables, which I really hope to be. I'm getting all the gear this week. I've got all the ports free. I just need to measure how long these cables need to be. It's about 15 meters. Would you prefer to see on day 2 or even on day 1? We'll start with day 1. So day 1, would you prefer to see top table, bottom table? So race for the spoon, race for the vet coin of coins, or whatever the prize is. I don't know what it is. Or would you prefer to see 2 top tables? What would you like to see on day 1? And then day 2, would you like to see top table from kind of the vet tournament, a top table from the side event, or 2 top tables from the cut? Please let us know if you have any preferences in those regards. So we've got bank back from Bobber. Clears the stress, takes the focus. Deal target locked, but I believe, unless that must be from Luke. So we did lose Wedge in the end. This list from Alex was actually designed to go against multiple ship lists, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ship lists. You'll see a lot of synergy there for that. Yeah, I think so too, Tavern Wars. So we won't stream them simultaneously. We'll kind of focus on top table as our priority, switch to bottom table, and bring you like, oh, this is happening on bottom table, let's have a quick look, kind of thing. Or on the second table, and then obviously if one finishes quickly, we'll jump over to the other. We may even bring picture in picture with the second game in the bottom corner. I think that was my preference at least. And I know a lot of the guys joke and laugh about being spoon, racing for the spoon, Jags, pie, etc. So I think the bottom table would be really cool, especially to get a bit more variety in lists. I think that way. Obviously we have the more meta guys really fighting for top tables, bringing those really top quality lists. And I mean, some lists I've heard that are coming. Woo! They're making me excited just hearing about them. And then some of the other lists, some of the guys taking the vet tournament as a real celebration of what they did to get there, their favourite faction, that kind of thing, as I discussed with Rich and Jamie last week. So bringing some crazy lists, quad vipers, triple fire sprays, that kind of thing. Just bringing their favourite stuff just to celebrate the game, celebrate the season. Bit far for me, Bobber, but I say fair for the Marauders. That way, that's still a bit further, but at least they're in the south. But it's still probably about 3-4 hours for them. Maybe some of the Basingstoke, fire spray, firestorm. You might see some of those guys down there. I don't think Nick's in the chat today, but that's not close. But it's closer for them guys than it is. Certainly for us, it'd be a. What would it be for me to get to Portsmouth? 3.5 hours. So unfortunately, it's a little bit out of my range.
Oi, sir.
Hello.
You up?
Sorry if I join you for a little bit.
You want the heat as well, do you?
Oh, it's nice and warm. I'm staying.
Ryan's just popped in. Ryan's going to be playing second game for us.
Evening all. I'm not now. I'm staying here, mate. It's nice and warm.
It's lovely
I've just
warm,
found
isn't
your heat.
I've got 2 on, mate.
No wonder it's
Hoarded
like,
them.
oh my god.
You can turn that on towards you if you like.
I'm not telling anyone out there what it's like in here. That's really nice. Oh, thank you, man. How is everybody doing anyway?
You're doing well.
You're gonna have to book somebody else second game, mate. Now.
You're not leaving here. You're staying
That's
here.
That's it.
I said that you can take it out with you. There is a plug above
no.
the stream table. I've got 2, so you can put it on the stream table.
It wouldn't do anything meaningful in that room. It would, yes.
Yeah, true.
And you've given up your time to come in here, so you can have the heater.
So
You've earned it.
Please remember to turn it off because I'll forget.
burn the building down. Yeah.
So what's this nonsense? There's something about Rich one-shotting Fen Rao.
Yeah, you did. Bobber out the back at Fen Rao. Fen Rao
Yeah.
dodged one of these as well. So he took hit, crit, shield, hit off, then took fuel leak, direct damage.
That's a real heartbreak.
It is, isn't it?
I reckon Rich stacked that bit.
Oh,
Well,
stacked
we were
Alex's
discussing it,
Explorer.
right? So if Fen Rao uses ability on Bobber, okay, so Bobber can still fearless, he can still maul,
yeah, he can do everything.
he can still marauder, and he can still Bobber.
That's what I said.
Okay,
this
cool.
this Bobber like just hide.
So why did you bring Fen?
But
Yeah.
his reasoning behind this list is really cool. It's about a multiple ship list.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. I like someone's trying Fen as well. It's cool.
He's always won a table, bit nostalgia. Does really well against like top alpha lists.
He's still paying 1.0 tax, in my opinion, though, Fen Rao.
1 point what?
1.0 tax. Because he's good in really
Yeah, so yeah, I know
20
what you
points
mean.
more than AP.
Is still really expensive. Yeah.
Considering that I know AP's only I1 and Fen's I6, but AP also has an amazing pilot ability. So it's like Fen's is any better. It's different. But I don't think better or worse.
For some reason, it's saying it's ship.
To be
Oh,
fair-
AP's is amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, is it worth 20 points to be I6 rather than I1?
Probably not.
Don't think so. Personally. Who's in the chat then? Who's around? Lucky Call Sign.
Bobber, Tavern Wars, K, Call Sign, Lawless.
Ryan, you had a dad joke for the day.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah, how'd you get a baby astronaut to sleep?
Wow.
You rocket. Ryan loves it.
I'm a sucker for dad jokes, dude. It's great. I didn't even see that one coming. I don't know how I didn't get that.
No, I got one straight away.
I'm a bit slow on these ones,
Hit.
right? But
Eyeball.
it tickled me, that did.
Evade, double focus, so he is fine. Luke, back at Bobber range 2.
It's a Jedi, isn't he?
He is a Jedi. Ish.
There's no issue about it, dude. Oh, he rolled like Jedi.
He's a Skywalker.
One evade. What was fine? Nice.
95, 126.
It's full health, Luke.
Yeah.
So we've got a regen. I
One
like
charge
it.
left, yeah. Hit. Reroll for Marauder. Single hit. Double blank takes the damage. Ouch.
Luke, that's a poor dice round.
Yeah.
That's weak.
Poor dice from Luke that round.
Portsmouth Hyperspace is a bit far for me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'd love to, though.
I said maybe you see some of the Marauders on there, but the Dark Star. But that's a bit far for them too. It's like 3 hours on the coast. So.
Yeah. Already won one, though, haven't I?
Yeah.
All the ships I've got, and do you think I find spare medium base? What are you putting on a medium base?
Well, it
Paul?
depends, Paul. I don't know how
Flying.
many. I don't know how many ships with medium bases you've got. There's not many of them. So.
See Ryan flying a jump master. Or I could not.
I said, what did you see Ryan fly against? Have you got any preference for people or anything like that? And they said, I want to see a fire jump master. I'm like, that's not what I asked.
It's not very helpful, chat.
Yep. Thanks, chap.
As per. Never heard
No,
of it.
Ryan didn't win one. He lied and then got half the intent to lie about it too. And prove he lied, he's going to play that list on stream today and lose.
I probably am going to lose. I don't know what I'm against. I'll play the same list. Why not?
Are you going to bless us with Vinny?
Of course.
Vinny in 3 A-wings, no bombs allowed.
There's no room. You have to drop an A-wing, and I found out that A-wings are a lot better than bombs. as it turns out, guys.
Do you want gas clouds?
No. 3 biggest pebbles.
Real rocks?
2 rocks and debris, but the 3 biggest obstacles.
Of course he'll lose, he's got no lucky shit.
And then I grabbed the biggest one and put it in the middle of the board, which seems counterintuitive for Venny, but it works really well.
Super moveable, that Benny.
The A-wings like it too much to give it up for Venny,
Fair.
so... I'd say, I don't mind flying Venny around the rocks, I'm not fussed by it.
Did you have a lucky ship?
I did. So have you seen the bomb model that Leon and Law have made? The green
Oh, it's like...
double-winged beast.
It's like 2
Two
fortresses
set
put together, yeah.
Yes, they were running tournaments that let me fly it for the day.
Oh, amazing.
And I was like, I just sort of kept going. I didn't want to stop flying it, so I kept winning games. It worked out. But yeah, it was lovely to fly that ship. It's a beautiful model. So
There's a bomb there, Venral.
He's a
He's
brave
alright.
one, isn't he? He's got a 1 on, he'll be fine next round.
Better use it then, hasn't
Yeah. So yeah, flying that model was a pleasure. It was a good laugh. Like I say, I just kept winning for some reason. I don't understand why, but I'm on the factory standard today, so it might not go so well.
he? Factory standards, yeah.
Yeah.
Strap the shop.
We came in last week and I got out for a game and I was like, it's not what Venny looks like. What is this ship I'm brought?
Oh, there we go.
I'm so
There's
used
the
to
dice.
seeing,
2 hits and a crit.
Yeah, definitely guaranteed damage. Nice. Gets a crit in. What's it going to be, Bobber? Has he got any prox mines left?
No.
Okay. Fuel leak?
Yeah, looks like it's me.
It is indeed. Alex, put it on the overlay. So what happened to the second prox mine? Is it linked to Wedge leaving the board?
Yeah. It worked in favour of that. He dropped it straight on Wedge's head.
Oh, poor Wedge.
3 hits, double evade, takes 1 damage on Luke. There's a lot of ship capital in a 2.
Law said she was making a second bomber like that, and I was
Yeah.
like, you should have told me, because then I'd fly double. I would have flown like Venny Finch.
And I bought Venny Finch.
Yeah.
It's not a list.
I'm making a list, damn it.
Venny Finch and 2 A-wings.
There's no room for A-wings for those 2.
Yeah, you don't have to put anything on them. But you can fit Venny Finch into A's then. But it's no good.
No, Venny generic and 2As would fit. But it's a slim Venny. Probably just perceptive, no ray.
Yeah.
But that would still work, actually. Venny generic 2 A-wings. And you're giving me ideas now. What's better than 1 bomber? It's 2 bombers.
3 bombers.
I missed the 3 bomber list. It's fun, that.
You're a veteran, aren't you?
Nope.
You're not?
Nope.
No.
I did too much commentary.
You did. I thought you were given a entry.
I said people don't vote for me because I commentate. Although I might not have even been commentating. We don't know now.
Yes.
It's between... Because you're going to be here for vets to
I am here the
commentate.
whole time.
And I've left it up to Kylo. Kylo's going to find out from work tomorrow.
Okay.
I said if he's free, he can come in here with you. And then I could run judge calls from the floor.
Well, I hear a rumour that there might be an extra space. I think
then
Kylo
one
might have
might
been.
play.
I think Kylo might have been next
Yeah.
on the list.
If there's 3 of us commentate, I will judge from out there to stop the call coming in here and disrupting the commentary.
Well, yeah, you can do that anyway. So we can
Yeah.
always have one in here. It's not an issue.
So we'll see.
Especially when it's all serious games and we can just commentate on games with one person. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
But it's when we're trying to chat. You need.
Yeah, anyway, we'll be there. We'll sort it out.
Yeah.
So don't worry, guys. We'll have plenty of content for you.
Do you have an opponent yet?
For what?
You're getting that game.
No?
Oh,
You can throw it to the floor.
we're gonna have to. No one else seems to want to do it. We're a bit lacking
I
volunteers.
just went to go and get dinner.
You went to get
Had a
dinner?
lovely meal and spoons, fish and chips.
Oh.
I like good spoons. Mine could be on field. Yeah, it could be.
We've looked at that in the past. We may
Yeah.
be doing it.
It's tricky.
It's
But I'm quite happy doing it.
running remotely, like a link off your phone. It's quite difficult.
Yeah. I might just be
that's what I
the
can
angry judge for the day.
Yeah, we might be in need of TR. I'm not sure what
Because it's super serious competition.
Ash is doing. Technically, he's TR, isn't he?
What? Ash Brooks?
Yeah.
Ash Brooks does now 2.0 works.
It's true. He's a player.
I'm the one who reads the rulebook all the time. Having to argue with team members about it.
Discuss.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I just told them they're wrong. That's a discussion. This is how it works. Move on. If anybody has any rules queries in the chat, drop them in. Go on. Give me a go. If you want to know something works, I'll tell you why it doesn't work.
Oh, it does.
Or why it does, yeah, if you call the right thing. I'm quite happy to do so. A lot of people just message me now with rules queries and stuff.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are you the rules guy?
I think I have become the rules guy.
You should make a Twitter called Ryan Rules Guy.
Yeah.
Or Rules Guy Ryan.
Could be. Maybe we should make it a blog that nobody reads.
Rules by Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan.
A weekly rules roundup.
Oh, it's time.
Because it was
for
new
Ryan's
FAQ.
Rules Roundup.
Or new.
There
rules reference.
was.
And all they really changed was said you can only roll a maximum 6 dice when you attack or defend.
They did. And
That
they
was
said
kind of
they
it.
confirmed that Snapshot and Foresight can be used.
That was on the official forum.
Official forum, it can be used as just a weapon at any point.
Which some people were confused as to why is good.
There's
there's a
very
couple
rare
of things.
occasions. There is, if I'm correct, range 3 bullseye with a 2-dice ship,
Like a generic Inquisitor.
like a generic Inquisitor or
If they've
a generic
got
Delta,
Foresight, you roll the same number of attack dice at range 2 or
with
3
an innate mod,
with an innate mod and you deny the range
and
bonus.
you deny the
Which is
range
nice.
bonus. Yeah.
It's a good reward for Bullseye, I think.
Snapshot, A-wings,
Yeah.
turret at the back.
Anything with a turret. Even like a Falcon, hilariously, if you want to.
Small shmoney, that's right.
Small ship.
Oh, no,
just
pay-
any
you
base
pay-
size.
pay on
You
the
pay
base
7, 8 or
size,
9
yeah.
I think, on the base side.
Yeah, yeah.
So you could use it on the Falcon, have the bow tie up the side, and
Side,
then
yeah.
have
Give
a,
yourself that front
you have a
half.
front up range 2. It's
Yeah.
only 2 dice, and you can't modify it, but it's there.
It's something.
So there are edged cases where it's useful. So that was clarified in the official forum, which was good. They had to clarify that quite quickly, one way or the other, because of the mishap worlds about it.
Yeah,
But it was-
rules.
on different
World
days
ruled
it was
no.
ruled differently.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
I
So
thought Worlds
in
ruled it no.
In Swiss they ruled it as it works, and then in the cut they ruled it that it doesn't.
No. What you made the cut by that being like part of the thing you did?
Yeah, I believe, because I heard Paul Roos say on the listen to the Fly Better
Yeah.
podcast. They did a podcast where they had an interview with all the top 16 players, which was
Okay.
really nice to listen to actually. And the one with Paul LaRue, said his son also made the cut. It is quite a good
Yeah.
day for the LaRues.
14, isn't he?
And it said it was in his son's first game. He was told not. He went to do it, and just told him no.
Oh.
First cut game.
Wow.
He still made top 32 though. So Jean-Luc and Paul did really well. Good showing for the LaRues.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe it got him through the day before. I don't know how his Swiss went. Finally got on shipments diamonds out of various places they are stored and filed away with the X-Sword ships. Yeah, filing X-Wing takes forever. It does. I agree with you. Paul. Luke is talent rolled and gone after defender out here. This is interesting.
Oh. He's not landed all there.
Bob's one banked away. Oh, he's got a booster, hasn't he? Well, it's not a booster won't help him because of the pep. Or has he got back arc? What do you think, boss? I think it's just out
Out.
from this angle. But we know the camera can trick us in here.
No, it can't.
Tricks me all the time, dude. I can never see ranges or arc lines on this camera. I get it wrong all the time. Fenn's going to go in for a joust.
I'm surprised
And,
Bob didn't boost there to give himself a shot.
Well, you can't bank boost away because of the rock, I think. Well, it's close.
It would be close.
But then your next manoeuvre is awful.
You could one boost forward though.
No, you can't be straight.
I think that would fit.
Nah. Too risky with the pep anyway. Next turn, just one hard away. And butt shot him. And you've got a much better angle for your following manoeuvre. You could probably just do
But you'd have put a really nice kill box
You
on
could
Luke
put-
with no shields.
Yeah, you could probably one hard left. Shoot Luke.
5 that's from Fern.
If Luke doesn't survive this.
What are you re-rolling that for? You're an idiot.
Lock.
Yeah, but he didn't need
It's
to.
fearless.
You're fearless. You should have saved your target locks when you focus.
Doesn't matter. Luke rolls all blank and dies.
And dies. That is the game.
Boom!
Well, we finished that game early.
And round's a bit good, isn't he?
Wow. Yeah, fair. That's what I mean for those who said, oh, was it Bob right at the start said you never play at Fen before, a bit of a glass hammer. Saw it at the start, very nearly died. Had to take his time and be really cautious coming back in. And then when he flies in and does all that.
Realised they're both on 1 health.
Yeah.
And Alex still only gets 95 points.
Yep.
Boo! Boo!
We could
Shall
say
we go?
Fen Rao wins, because Fen Rao was on both teams, so we said that at the start anyway.
Evening salty. Yeah, Fenrad definitely did win. My word.
Hello.
Rich.
Yeah.
It's a bit mean, right?
Well, it's no different to what he did to me earlier. Not really.
Fair.
Enjoyed that.
Different list earlier. Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
game, actually.
Well, I was saying to the crowd, and then I was saying to Ryan when Ryan came in that Bob was a really good counter to Fen Rao. You don't, none of your
Yeah.
toys against him.
exactly.
Whack!
The amount of mods you
Dead.
don't stop is horrible.
Well, yeah, because he's got like a one reroll from Raw the title,
One reroll
one
from
reroll
himself.
from himself,
And his
and a
force.
force.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Are we sure force doesn't work?
Yes, Force is not a token.
Why isn't it?
It's a marker.
There you go. I knew it was
Well,
a
it's
different
only
word.
next to the ship.
There you go, Sam. Was up for a rules query?
Yeah,
What's up for
exactly.
it?
Scum are ascending. It was a great game. Good to watch.
So very good.
I tell you what, Boba Fett was quite big at Worlds. There was quite a few Boba
Yeah.
Made
Fett's
top
done
16.
alright. Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know how many others
We
were
nearly
there.
saw.
I know there was
Strong combo.
quite a lot of the Dutch players were all playing it. So
really?
yeah,
Bob was really good. I say that all the natural mods he gets are really strong.
Wasn't the guy? Was the guy who came to top 16? Who was it with Boba Fett?
I don't know.
The Dutch guy.
I think he was a Dutch guy.
We nearly saw Fenrel one-shotted both sides of the board in the first turn.
Yeah, Rich, you've not got a lot of shit left there, have you?
No, in fact, both the ships ended up on just one hull,
Yeah.
running
See,
around for a
Did
bit.
you not do more damage, Alex? Like, your dice.
No,
Put
no,
that a few
my,
times,
my
didn't it?
dice was alright. Yeah, no, actually, I think I had pretty reasonable.
Yeah, the
dice,
dice
to be
were
honest.
alright.
It's
Yeah.
not like your dice were exactly fine. Tell the last roll.
Yeah, it was brutal. It wasn't until the last roll I actually remembered that Fenn had failed us on.
Well, yeah.
You told like that one blank.
What
And
was
we
that
were
one?
like,
What was going on with that last
why?
roll? Where you went, oh, target like blank when you
Because
had
it-
it sorted. You had a 5 anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it wasn't until I target like that I went, hang on a minute.
Fearless.
I had a target lock, I was going to use it.
If you thought you got killed, I
Oh,
suppose.
definitely.
But I'd say save it for the next turn. Like,
The only thing it could realistically do that's help is save you spending focus on attacking. If you thought you might not kill them, you could toll up the eyeballs. But
yes, absolutely. Or if you're mortal blanks.
yes, on more ranks. But your initial roll was good enough to get the 5 out of 5. So.
That I didn't get mine.
Which with those mods you actually should.
I got hit 3 focus and a blank.
Yeah, but with the mods you
With the mod you got, it's 5.
yeah,
Yeah.
fine. You went through. So
Focus first usually gets you 4 or 5.
it
Yeah,
should get
exactly,
you 5.
Yeah, no, it when I at least when I was
Yeah.
playing, it was very consistent damage.
It was saying the same with Dave because Dave's on Vader Hunter still.
Yeah.
A Vader Procket should hit 5.
Yeah.
Force, focus,
Force.
target lock.
The forced target lock.
The just
Yeah,
focus
right,
target
yeah,
is
yeah.
all you need realistically. You should end up with 4 hits and a crit,
Which is
which is quite
crazy
disgusting,
changing
isn't
up.
it?
Yeah, That's still crit, right? If you rolled naturally out of hand,
Yep.
they still crit. Yeah.
If you roll 4 dice out just naturally out of hand, there's about 45-46% chance you get a crit in there somewhere.
Yeah, right.
At least one crit. And if you roll 5 dice, chance goes up to about 65%. You should expect a crit when you roll 5 dice.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Which is a key
you
flip.
did get
What happened to my dice then?
Exactly.
Just the 5 hits.
Who's had all my crits?
I know. You've got
Oh
another.
yeah, who had all your crits? You killed Fenral
Yeah,
with
just
fuel
because
leak
of fuel leak
directed.
directed.
You big
That was the only
bully.
reason you died.
Big bully.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll go dark for a couple of minutes while we sort out the next game, and then I'll pop in once I've got to make sure there's a game to play, and then I'll have a chat about the game we've got on, and then we'll let the game go. So let's go and find Ryan an opponent, and we'll be back in about
Yeah,
10
who wants
minutes.
game of X-Wing? Everybody in the chat? Want a game of X-Wing? Let's do it.
I've done that.
I'm up. I'll take on all comers. I'm a bit worried now that everyone's worked out it's coming quite good.
Scum have a lot of toys.
Right. We'll see you in a bit, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
to our second game of the day. We have Ryan versus Andy. Now, this game has a little bit of beef to it. A little bit of a backstory. I'm sure Law and Liam know all about this. The initiative hasn't been replaced yet as well, I will tell you that for a start. So, both 198, both resistance. So, it's like a training mission for a start. These two also played at Worcester Hyperspace with these two exact lists. And Andy won by 1 point or 1 health or something very close in the end. So, Ryan's out for blood. So, that was in the Swiss. It was Ryan's only loss of the day, lost in the Swiss, and then won in the cut. So, fair play to Ryan, taking that loss and moving on from it really well. And Andy, equally, played awesome with a really cool list as well. So, 3 Red Squadron experts, all with heroic and integrated foils. And Jessica Parva with a BB Astromech, which, if I'm correct, I don't think we'll see a barrel rolling with. I think we'll see using it for extra charges for ability. And then on Ryan's side of the board, we've got Zari Bagel. We've got the Bagel Meister. We've got Greer Sonnell and Taliesin Lantra. So we've got 3 A-Wings. And these A-Wings are all naked. No heroic, no crack shot, nothing. And then we've got Venny. Super skinny Venny. 91 points. Pattern Analyzer, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Ray, and Stealth Device. Now, while the guys finish setting up, I'm going to transition back over to the placeholder. Just while they set the cards up, I'm going to go and have a quick chat with them all. And then I will be back shortly.
Jumps on top of the spaceship. No, that's right. That's the picture post. That's the book. Yeah. But no, this is where
Wow, it's toasty.
It's nice, isn't it?
Shut that down.
I don't like normally. I wouldn't normally have the heaters on, but I was like, it's cold,
It is
and I didn't want my
crazy.
bright blue jumper on the background, so I was like, I'm gonna. Oh, I left the mic on. Whoops. Hi guys. Sorry for that. If you heard the chat in the background and the music and whatnot. So the guys are set up, and we will transition over so you can see turn 1. Or turn 0 even. Of course you want to see turn 1. Oh, that's annoying from that red squadron expert. I will change it. It's black, but when it's on a black background, it means it's quite difficult to see. So we'll turn it to grey, just so you can see it. But the marker is black. Rich is joining me. He's going to sit in with me.
Evening all. Again.
Do a little bit of chatting, but mainly because it's nice and warm in here.
Yeah.
Never fear, if you're coming to Warlords anytime soon, the heating will be fixed tomorrow. The man is coming back with the party needs.
I actually thought we got it going briefly earlier.
Did it?
It was the warmest 2 minutes all night.
To say, because it is a big old hollow shell, this building, that heater does a fantastic job of making it warm. It's usually really toasty in Warlords.
Yeah, it really is.
I usually walk in and my glasses get steamed up.
Yeah. I mean, the asbestos helps.
Oh, it does. Shh. Keep that on quiet.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm waiting to find out who's got initiative, because then I'll switch the marker over, because we've got the magical little coin at the top which shows us, which is nice. Fire up a lightsaber. I wish we could. I wish I had a lightsaber just to make loads of like mundane
Is that a
stuff
new
like that.
thing? The
Yeah,
initiative
we
thing?
want like a new little update to the overlay, and it's got an initiative thing on it. We can also, I realised earlier, so if I wanted to, I could be like, I don't know, X-wing. Alright, that doesn't work. T70. And say I wanted to show you the T70. I believe I can show you the dial. Maybe it's not in this box, but yeah, it says dials. Why can't it?
It does say dials.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
not. I thought it would let me show you the dial. Because normally we have to pull it up separately and talk about it, but pilot upgrade, pilot, upgrade, pilot, upgrade. Maybe they're putting them in. They probably haven't put them in yet. It is a work in progress. We are on the.
Everything else.
Yeah, it's what we're upgrading. We're on the, I think it's the beta version or something like that. It's given us the newer version to try.
It's still really
The guy
cool.
over at TTT, it's really cool. It's got a few extra bits in there, like so we can show ship cards. If you wanted to press that button, it props all the cards up for us if we need to have a look at them,
Oh, wicked.
and then we can just we can pop them over.
That's
on the
nowhere
screen.
near as cool as the actual card Ryan's got out, though. Have you seen
Oh
that
yeah, it's
Benny
really cool.
card?
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
He doesn't know why he's screaming, though.
Oh
Slightly
yeah,
The pilot listing on the
there you go.
overlay. Ah.
Thanks, Asgraf. Should be next to the show card button. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know how to then show it to you guys though. That's the I used to know how to do that. Well, I used to be like, oh, I want to display Pilot Zeb.
Yeah.
But it doesn't put it up anymore. Oh, that's new.
What's new? What are you doing?
It doesn't show on stream at the minute. That's why. That's
Oh,
why.
okay. Oh, but you see, you shouldn't have said anything, because now, while we're sat here,
We can pretend
we
like we're
can
geniuses.
pretend
Yeah.
that we just know. We're like, yeah.
Yeah. No, we used to do exactly that, but we just used to use Yazub, the squad builder. We keep the squads open on the squad builder anyway, and I'd just be like, oh, that's that.
Yeah.
So no, but I actually know most of the dials anyway, so it's not an issue. But that is a really cool feature, Asgraf. Thank you for that.
Yes, Pi, this is Ryan's Hyperspace Smash Face list.
Yes. So you won't know the history of this list, or maybe you just heard.
I've just had the
This
story.
matchup, yeah.
This was the one game that Ryan lost.
This
in
is
his hyperspace.
yeah. So
when it
these
was-
two played this exact game in their hyperspace. As I said earlier, for those of you that tuned in a little bit early, and having a rematch. Ryan believes he made the mistake last time of setting up in a corner, which allowed Andy to charge him and joust, and taking these 4 X-wings in a joust, 3 with heroic, and Jespav with rerolls. Just
Is that going to affect the mark?
Brutal.
If I have
No,
my
no.
phone over there?
Don't worry. Thank you for follow, Asgraf. Really appreciated. Asgraf. Just stick your hand out and ask who's got an issue. Oh no, we know that because Ryan went down first, I think, didn't he?
Yes.
So Venny went down first, and then 3 went down. Oh no. No, because all of Andy's are down now, so they're 3s. And there's an A-wing down before that. So yep. So Ryan's got initiative, so we are correct.
See, again, you could just turn the mic off. I leant out and shouted, and we'd have looked super clever.
Yeah, but I don't mind not looking clever. It's just humanising us to the streamers.
Oh right,
You know,
yeah. Rather than
making
just
them be
being
able,
these omnipotent beings.
Yeah, it makes them be able to just feel like they can connect with us.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Chris Miles.
A little bit like Chris Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Chris
not on
Miles
the
is a
breakfast.
throwback.
Yeah.
Does he do radio anymore?
Yeah, he does.
Is he on Virgin Radio?
No.
'Cause that's Chris Evans
XFM.
now.
Or it
XFM.
was.
What's
I don't know if he still
XFM?
is. It's a digital station.
Oh, is it a digital
I think
one?
you can get it down in London as well.
Ah.
I don't know. I listen to Radio 2 now. All
You're not old enough for Radio 4 then?
Oh God, no! I can't listen to that garbage. And I tried listening to Radio 1 for a bit, but my God,
I can't listen to
what
Radio
are they
1.
on about?
I'm a gem. It's good for me. I do, yes.
I don't think I do.
Know the name. I'll be able to put a face to it when I remember it. I've met yeah, I do. I know Darren Gage. I've met him a few times. You'll have met him, I'm sure.
I must have done. Oh my God.
Yeah, on John's Facebook, don't tell him.
No. It's just occurred to me. I can't actually remember the last time I used
Facebook as
in
a-
a web browser.
Yeah, it's the only thing I use it for. There it is.
boys.
Yeah, we're ready for
on
you,
you.
mate. We're waiting on you.
So I just want to come in and check.
Close the door. You're letting all the cold air in.
We're just discussing your turn 0 and the history of the game. So yeah, we're ready for you whenever. You've got initiative, correct?
Zari has initiative.
Yeah, you're player 1.
Yeah.
You're a mate. That's that really. We're waiting for.
Faces.
Face for me, I'm sure it is.
I mean, you're asking me.
Oh yeah, you don't have your glasses on. Nice dial covers. They are nice dial covers. So unfortunately, these dial covers were Ryan got from Rasta for his old list. That's why he's one short. So he's got nice one, basic one.
Radio 4's for intelligent people anyway, Rich. Oh, so you don't listen either then, Paul. That's alright. That's 2 listeners they've lost. Oh. It's nice to be able to see people giving me abuse for a change.
Yeah, be able to be live and receiving
Yeah.
rather than just receiving after the fact when you go back to watch it.
Yeah. It hurts more when I have to go home and
Go home and
on
watch
my
it
own.
and realise Timo's been rinsing you all night for
Yeah.
using Lando wrong. Yeah.
In my defence, it was fun.
Talking about X-Wing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. That's the whole point of the stream.
All we
isn't it?
talk about is
All
X-Wing.
I know is Rich talking about he goes home and then it hurts.
Because the abuse doesn't stop once I walk out this door. As much as I like it to.
He goes home, just cries a bit.
Yeah. Crying to me bowl of Weetos.
The Weetos, oh, throwback. I've not had Weetos in years.
It's not a throwback, they're still a thing.
It's not had them in years, so mate.
Hmm.
I rarely eat cereals.
I only bought it for the kids.
Did they not eat them ones?
No.
Just drank all your milk and ate all your
Just
crisps?
drank all my milk, ate all my crisps. Not to mention me white chocolate Twix I had as well.
Oh.
They're all gone. Peanut butter Kit Kat Chunkies, gone.
You have to hide things better, mate.
Or just not tell them.
Yeah. Hide them away. So we've just done a bit of a stop. No one's really moved from Ryan's side of the board, but Andy's charged at the board. 4 forwards all around. So we've got the Red Squadron in green, in black and in white markers, and then the black one, so orange is Jessica Parver. We've got Zari in red, Greer in pink, and Taliesin, or Tally, I'll call it Tally from now on. Come on, go for full name. In blue, Venny is obviously Venny because he's the big base.
So you see how he's got BB Astromech on Jessica Parver?
Yes.
I'm going to ask a really obvious question.
It's all right.
I think I do know the answer.
Yeah.
But I've not touched Resistance
Yeah.
or First Order in second edition. So is BB Astromech like you get R2 Astromech and then there's a BB-8 card as well?
Yeah.
They both do
So
the
you've
same.
got B slightly different. So yeah, you'd think BB to BB-8 would be BB gets 2 charges, BB-8 gets 3, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. So BB you know what it does?
But doesn't it give you a barrel roll?
Yeah,
when
so you
spend
can
charge?
charge, you can barrel roll before your movement.
Yeah.
BB-8 allows you to barrel roll or boost, so it's like the same thing, a
Added
little bit heightened. Yeah.
And what about Jess Parver's pilot skill?
So Jess Palmer's pilot skill is the same as it was in 1.0, if you remember. So, but with a few tweaks. So Jess's ability is she can re-roll when attacking or defending. She can re-roll any number of dice equal to the number of friendly ships at range 0 to 1.
Oh, okay. Lots of rerolls then.
She can do that to spend. She can spend a charge to do that. So she has one charge, or she can spend a non-recurring charge from an upgrade card.
Oh, cool.
So the BB Astromech is likely, for those crunch moments, to give her the extra charges for rerolls rather than for the barrel roll.
Yeah.
So that's what we're probably likely to see use it for, which is really cool, especially for PS3. It's only 3 points on her. It's a really cheap way to get 2 extra charges. Especially when he's flying in that formation like he is with 4 ships. That's 3 rerolls for Jess. So that's all attack dice, all defense dice if she opts to use the charge.
Yeah.
And obviously her own personal charge is reoccurring as well.
And heroic on the red
And
squadron.
heroic on all red squadrons. They've all got like a natural built-in mod of some form. Then you've got obviously just you like to take target logs.
That actually looks like quite a fun list to
Yeah,
find.
I thought that. I'm trying to work out if I've got 4 T70s. I think I have just, or maybe I only have 3.
I don't think I've ever owned 4 of any shit. I ever.
I've definitely got 4 Zs, definitely got 4 6, definitely got. I've got about 12 Y-wings. just because, not really. No, maybe about 8 or 9. Because I've got some Republic ones now. I bought someone. I found online someone didn't transfer from 1 to 2, so they sold their collection for about 60 quid. So I bought a whole collection, and they basically had the same as me plus a few extras. So just like double the number of Y-wings I had. The Zs of well, the Zs for days. The Zs and the Y-wings are just like in like a little box. They don't even like package nicely.
Football score update. Leicester are 2-0 up.
It's been a good week for Leicester fans, hasn't it?
It's been, whoa. Weirdly, yeah. But it is Burton Albion in the cup. And I just found out from talking to Alex, the second assistant coach or something like that at Burton Albion is a regular at the co-op he works in.
Oh, he lives in it, doesn't he? So
He does now, yeah.
yeah, he got a job at his new job, and found out all his co-workers play Destiny. What's the chance of that? Star Wars Destiny. No one plays Star Wars Destiny anymore, do they, James? But if you do play Star Wars Destiny, Weekend Warlords will be running a championship soon, and they have really cool playmats you can win with Mr. Bones on them. So keep your eye out for that event on Facebook. Look at that for a seamless segue.
What are they giving away?
Oh, not giving away on air, but it's not on air. I think it's up there. But the Destiny tournament, I think it's Store Champs prize, is a playmat with Mr. Bones on it.
Bones on it.
Not that Bones on
not
it.
that Bones.
Mr. Bones.
Who's Mr. Bones?
Mr. Bones is Snap Waxley's droid. That is from the Resistance.
The cartoon.
Not the Resistance. The Aftermath books.
Oh right. Okay.
And he's a rebuilt, repurposed, painted red B1 battle droid.
Oh, sick.
And he's got like bones on him, and he's got a vibro knife for one hand, and he's got this like
That's cool.
really not repressive, like really powerful reprogrammed. So his programming is just like this really amazing combat matrix that I can't remember. It's in the start of the book. I can't remember if he either reprogrammed it or he stole this matrix. This like.
Is it the
Draw
matrix of leadership, like what Optimus Prime gets?
No, it's
No.
not. I can't remember if he made it or he stole it, but basically it's really good, and he's a bit mad, and he laughs and like sniggers and as he kills people, and like slices them open with his vibro blade. He's amazing.
He looks cool as.
Yeah, really cool. And that's a drawing of, but yeah, he's red and he's covered in bones and stuff.
That's awesome.
That is the picture that's on the playmat.
Oh, wicked.
Oh, where's it gone? Of like him leaping through the air with his vibro blade ready for battle.
There it is.
That one. That's the pictures on the
That's
playmat.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Really cool character is Mr. Bones.
Did you see the second trailer come out for
Oh,
Mandalorian?
that looks good, doesn't it?
I'm so annoyed though. Now, I heard someone out there might know different, but someone did mention that the reason for this recent price hike from Netflix was because they're actually getting some of the Disney series.
I heard they're getting some back because Disney Plus isn't going live in all regions straight away.
It's not. We're not getting it till May.
Is that definitely true?
Yeah, I looked it up earlier.
So are we going to watch Mandalorian?
I don't know.
So is it not going to be released anywhere in the UK for us to watch it?
There's
It
only,
must have been.
apparently the only European place that's going to get it at launch is Finland.
Oh, I got friends in Finland. I'm not going to go
I
stay
think,
there.
I,
Just
need,
watch
I think I
Mandalorian.
need to get friends in Finland.
No. Any Finnish players?
Can't-
No, Bobber, we're
can't do that, that's
illegal.
illegal.
We're good people. And if it's from Disney Plus, I bet it's gonna be really hard to get hold of.
Yeah.
Disney gonna be so hard to be on that. Is it not on TV or anything? Oh, it's just making me sad because it looks amazing.
It's
Looks such a high quality as well.
the reason for us not getting it as
Yeah.
well is because of some kind of binding contract that Disney have got with Sky Television.
Yeah.
Always the way. It's the same reason. So Sky's a problem because this will break Star Wars for a minute, gents. But I'll just explain it. But it's the same reason why you can pay $9.99 a month for the WWE Network and you can't repeat the live shows that are done
You
on
can't
Mondays
watch-
and Fridays
yeah.
until a month later.
Because of the contract
Because
with
of the
Sky.
contracts they have with Sky.
Even if you pay for it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it must be because they have Sky Cinema Disney, don't they, at the minute?
Yeah,
And it must be to do with that.
and Disney Channel and Disney XD.
So it must be that there's a contract there. Once that ends, we'll get Disney Plus, I imagine. Which is really annoying because I already want to watch Mandalorian. But I'll find a way. We will overcome.
Life has a way.
Yeah, it looks awesome. There's that like rhino thing from the second film. Do you know the second Star Wars, the one that Anakin fights and rides on? There's one of them. There's those. Yeah, there's all.
What's that
There's,
face who was in Deadpool 1? I don't care what she's doing. She's not.
there is Mrs. from Deadpool 1. There is the spaceship looks interesting for X-wing.
Yeah.
Other things
Yeah.
that'll be coming soon, I imagine.
Tanky. It will be interesting to see how much of it starts creeping into the FFG games.
Well, and there's rumours that there's going to be a lot of links to the new film in there.
I don't know how true that
There's
is.
some rumours that there's going to be a lot of
Is
like.
is it not set before The Force Awakens?
It is, but not like links directly to the film. But it's going to introduce some of the characters that we're going to meet in the film that we haven't met yet, and
Right.
some of the other bits. Like we saw that huge space battle. I've not seen all these. Who knows who all these people are? We could get a lot of background into a lot of these. Maybe this what starts in the outer rim. Who knows? Like so, there's going to be links to people. We're going to see people we've met before or haven't met yet, or we're like, oh, they become this guy. So there's going to be a lot of that in there apparently. Resident Season 2 has the strong links to The Last Jedi.
You know what?
Do you mean Last Jedi or do you mean Rise of Skywalker? And is Resistance Season 2 out yet?
Not here. I don't think. I haven't even finished watching the first season
I
yet.
loved it. Honestly, it got so good in the end.
I just watched the episode where he's in the
Oh,
girl.
it is. It's just gone live.
10th
Yeah,
of
yeah.
November.
6th of October.
10th of November.
6th of October, 13th of October, 20th of October, 27th of October.
Oh, I'm reading it backwards.
Yeah. So it started this month. So, guess what Josh is watching on his day off tomorrow? 5 episodes of Resistance. Loved it. Oh, sweet. That's cool. So, if the start of the season links into The Last Jedi, by the time we get to end of the season, Christmas time, are we going to be seeing links to Rise of Skywalker? Although supposedly there's a bit of a time jump.
I don't know. I struggle to figure out and remember when all these things take place.
We said we went Theorycraft. We went Theorycraft. Sorry. I loved Resistance. Really enjoyed it. For those that haven't watched it or tried to watch it, thought it was a bit slow. It is a bit slow. It is a bit kids programming at the start, but
Well, it is a good
it's a good program. The more you get into it, the more it becomes more Star Warsy and amazing, and you see some really cool stuff. Baron von Reg and all that, his ship and his the fireball.
Of course, because
They're coming into the next wave, yeah. Which you can pre-order on the Wickham Order website. They are all up there. They're slightly hidden because James thought they were Wave 5, not Wave 6, but they are on there.
Hey, I put them on early. It's not my fault.
You
You
did.
lot have left it so long to pre-order.
You did put them up 2 months ago thinking they were Wave 5.
They're
But
on there.
they're on there.
They're on there.
I'll be getting the fireball because why wouldn't I?
I've just got a couple more to bring through.
Doesn't the fireball do something silly like it just explodes?
It can take a damage to slam.
That technically is the definition of a fireball there, Richard.
Well, yes.
Yeah, it can take a damage to
Smart
slam.
ass.
It's mad. Right, sorry, we'll go back to the game. We've been talking all things that aren't the game but Star Wars. So, we've had no damage, no shooting, of any form, and
Oh, it's coming though, look at him.
yeah, we
sneaking
are
in there.
getting there. He's split up his X-Wings just a little bit. I think it's to allow him to pursue down one end and intercept on the other.
I was just looking at that, yeah.
I think we'll see. The ones in the
think-
lead likely to attack forwards and fast, while Jess and the other red kind of sneak around the corner ready to intercept. Because if I'm Venny here and Ryan, surely I've got to turn the corner. I've got to hard 2 around that rock.
Yeah. And I was just looking, Ryan's not got any bombs.
No
on
bombs
a,
at
on
all.
a bomber.
So Ryan had the choice of a bombs or
a ship.
Zari.
Yeah.
So you have and he decided an extra A-wing is better than bombs.
More guns, more good, as
Yeah.
Ryan says.
More guns, more
But
good.
that, of course, does mean that
But Benny's ability.
Benny can't shoot out the back then, can he?
Yeah, spin his arc round.
Yeah, but if he doesn't rotate his arc, he's not shooting out the back.
No, he never shot at the back of Benny.
Well, there you go then. Shoot him at the back.
Yeah,
Surely.
but you can rotate it. So Benny's ability doesn't matter with bombs really. It doesn't need bombs. It can be a gun. It can be a fortress. It doesn't have to. It can be a star fortress. It doesn't have to be a bomber. So it's a defensive one as well, which is why it's so good with the A-wings, and why there's 3 of them. It's even better. So if the attacker is in a friendly ship's mobile arc, you may add 1 result to your roll. So he's got 3 chances to get it into a friendly ship's mobile arc. 4 chances because Venny's own arc counts. So that's adding 1. He can with stealth device. He can evade something stupid like 5. It's mad. So he's got 1 agility, stealth device 2, range 3, through a rock 4, add 1 5. Can he get any more out there? Stream. You can do mad stuff. And then Ray lets him turn a blank to an evade.
So he's got
Gives
force
that
on there as well.
Yeah, he's got force. He's got so he can turn blank to an evade, and he can perceptive. So, like, he rarely misses a dodge. It's quite impressive. I saw a similar version of this list that was particularly oppressive, where he had all this, and then had a vector gunner, and we're just like whack, 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 whack.
Yeah, well, that was like what Ollie. I played
did
Ollie on
he? Yeah.
stream last week, didn't I?
And he instead of Ryan very much runs the 270 arc, side to side, front arc.
Yeah.
Whereas Ollie ran front arc, didn't he? Front back, bow tie, front arc.
Yeah.
And his aim was to be oppressive and to double tap you and whack you
Yeah.
and just
And it
deal
worked.
damage to you. Where Venny, this build, much more about surviving, outlasting you and chipping away. We'll probably see him using all his mods in defence, rarely in attack. What we might see here from Venny is a full stop. I don't think so. I think we'll see the hard 2 this turn, full stop next turn. I can't remember if the hard 2's white though. I mean, yes I can. Of course the hard 2's white. The hard 1's red, the hard 2's white. 3 banks are red as well. Chair doesn't feel most secure.
It doesn't
It's
look it.
slowly dying a death, this chair. I saved it and fixed it, and then I donated it to the stream, and it's slowly dying. So I asked the stream earlier, I'll ask you now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to put a second camera in next week.
Next to
Second table,
This one.
so we can stream two tables for that tournament.
in juxtaposition.
Yes.
I just want to say
Okay.
juxtaposition.
So you don't want it.
Hey?
Oh, you do want it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going
Do
to
you know
argue.
what juxtaposition means? If something's juxtaposed.
Yeah, it means you want to argue it.
No.
What?
If something's, do I have to
Directly
dictionary.com
opposite.
this? Next to. In parallel, you might say.
No, it's not.
Look, dictionary.com. Hit me up. Juxtaposition.
The fact of two things being seen or placed goes together with contrasting effect.
I used it incorrectly. I apologise. In parallel.
Okay, yeah. But running next to, yes. I would put it on the second table next to it, so we can run two tables at once, and like picture in picture in this bottom corner where the logo is, and switch between as when required.
That'd be cool.
What do you think to day one, top table, bottom table?
I think that'd be great.
Yeah, rather than like doing two top
I
tables.
don't know if I could cope with being on stream
Top-
5 games a day though.
top
you
table,
know?
because I was saying to the stream, there's obviously a lot of people come in that really want to win and want to do it, but there's a lot of you guys that are like, the spoon is mine. No, I want the spoon.
Yeah, I know. There's been some debate over who should get the
So
spoon.
there's
and-
Pie who's desperate for the spoon. There's Jag. Yourself, you've thrown yourself. You're the only double spooner ever.
I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Didn't Jack do it 2 times in a row the other month?
I don't think Jag's had double spoon.
No.
I believe you're the only ever double spooner.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a rarer thing than being a double winner.
Oh my god. Is that how I got in? Is that how I'm in the veteran tourney?
No,
Wow.
Paul, we were asking you to vote on what tables we wanted, not if we want a general election or not.
What's the football scores, Paul? Oh, is this YouTube chat or what is this?
I don't know what this is.
I fully expect the FFG forms.
Oh, we've got to approve it.
Oh, why would I approve that?
Because it's hate speech, haven't we? I allowed you, Kay. I don't know when that was from though.
could have been there for a lot.
Sorry, Kay. If you've been like blocked for a while, it's Twitch thinking you're being horrible, man. But you're not. We knew you were talking nice things. Yeah, I agree with you. As soon as it's not available immediately, but I think we'll see it come out and then. I think we'll see it come out, and I think we'll pretty quickly we'll see a wave release. Or not like a wave update saying this is coming out soon. So we did see the hard 2 from Venny and perceptive focus. So you've got double focus. But we've seen there's 4 X-wings coming on some pretty nice attack vectors.
Yeah, he spread his
It's
arms
got a nice
wide
little like
there.
yeah, they're all pointing roughly in the same direction, but it's got a lot of coverage.
Yeah.
And then we've seen Tally sneak round on I think it was a hard one boost back kind of thing to try and sneak an arc and possibly a bullseye to set off Tally's ability. Tally's ability. There we go. That's how he gets another dice.
But yeah, going back to what you were saying about the 2 cameras,
Yeah.
two streams going side by side concurrently.
Yeah,
There's another
concurrently,
word
that's
for
another
you
word.
about that. Yeah, brilliant idea.
Well, we
Brilliant idea.
wouldn't have them both on at once.
Was it
Gold Squadron did 3.
Gold
at
Squadron
Worlds.
were doing it?
But I'd like, I'd have one permanently picture in picture down the bottom corner, switching in when we can, trying to work out how to set up a second dice cam. Because that's 2 new webcams I need to buy, which is fine. And yeah, have 2 go in, top, bottom, cut in and out, mainly focus on one, go to the one if one finishes early.
Yeah.
God.
It'd be like Soccer Saturday in here, wouldn't it?
And if we can do it, we can record the other game, because we can record it as we're doing it.
Yeah.
And then in the breaks, we can play it back.
Show some highlights.
Show some highlights and stuff. If I can get my video editing going well enough, quick enough, which possibly, which Gold Squadron did because they had a team, they had about 12 people, so they had 6 commentators because they had So apparently there's a picture of the setup. It is amazing. They've got 3 computers, one running each stream, and a main central computer, all being brought into it.
So like a server.
They've landed it up like a server, and then Dion's there just controlling it from HQ. They've got people cutting highlight clips, and it honestly, they called it GSPN, Gold Squadron Production Network.
Genius.
Which was so we're going to go a little bit that way, hopefully one in the bottom corner. But I'd really like to be able to record it and then play things, say in the lunch break, like
Yeah,
a
I
little
mean,
like a real thing.
as you're streaming now,
Yeah,
is it not being like recorded on
Yeah.
YouTube? This is that sounded like such a dad question.
so YouTube and Twitch, we automatically sync to YouTube and Twitch all of our videos. We're at the point where we have enough followers and subs and stuff to do that.
Yeah.
We're a little low on the subs actually on YouTube, on Twitch. So if you do want to sub to us, guys, we really appreciate it. Your Amazon Prime your Prime sub would be amazing. We really appreciate that.
Now, I actually convinced someone
Yeah,
just last week to not only sign up to Twitch,
yeah,
but to sign up with their Amazon Prime.
yes.
So that they got their free
Twitch
Twitch Prime subscription.
Drop it on us.
And then, they did.
Nice. Thank you,
But
friend of Richard.
as well as that, they got 100 gift subs that they can just give out.
What?
Yeah.
What, for a new sign up?
I don't know
Oh.
what it was from, but they had a notification telling them that they could gift 100 subs.
That's amazing.
I was like, tell your friends, you know, even if they don't use it.
Oh, I'm trying to find something. Here it is. Right, guys, I'm going to try and use a new Twitch function.
Ooh.
Okay? So, I don't know how much you guys have watched it, but Twitch are doing Twitch gift chests are activated now. You can add your Twitch Prime gifts or Twitch Prime things you get. So you get free games, free loot, that kind of thing. You can gift some of that to our gift chest, and we'll give it out to some of the other people in the chat that might not have Twitch Prime.
Oh wow!
So I'm gonna start off. I'll drop us in and drop some in because I don't use any of my Twitch Prime loot.
You know what? Look, let's do it. How do I do it? Talk me through it.
So you want to go onto Twitch?
I'm on Twitch.
You know, we'll go onto the video.
This one here.
Yeah, the one
The
the live
live
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the chat box should come up with.
Oh, hang on.
Well, get your
Hang
volume
on.
off.
Hang on.
In the chat box.
No.
It should come up with. I don't know where it is,
There you go, mute.
but it
2
should come up with a
seconds,
gift box. But I don't know where it is.
It might be on browser only. Maybe.
Because it popped up the other day. There you go. The Chief Prime members can contribute their loot to give to the rest of the community.
Here we are, look. Blue Galaxy is offering whoever wants it. I'll give them away. They're offering out subs.
No, it's not subs. It's like, so do you know, like you get the loot from Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
So like, well, it might be like League of Legends or character skins or whatever it is. You can give them out, and it's a new Twitch thing. And we've not used it before, so I thought I'd give it a go. What's that? That's a clip. I don't want to create a clip.
You don't want to create a clip. No, don't do that. I can gift a sub.
No, yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to use the gift chest. Oh, when I was talking to Lee Dalton about this, and when he was setting his stream, I was helping him set up his streaming. So I thought, oh, I'll show him where it is. And I went on as he first did his first test, and it had just started that day. It was on there, and I was like, oh, that's cool. What is it? And it just popped up straight in the chat box. So if anyone can see this gift chest, please do it. Otherwise, it's only visible to me, though. Let me tell you, that's the issue. So your gifts are all in.
3 gifts already.
And then what we can do then,
You guys are awesome.
we can hit the distribute gift spot stuff, and we just pop it out to people in the chat. Yeah, I think you did, Kay. I don't know if I can see who's gifted them, but we've got some gifts. Yeah, to the gift box. That's exactly it. I don't think it works on the app, though. I think that's the problem.
No, you see, let's have a look. This makes such.
Yeah, but it's a really cool thing. So we'll try not to miss the combat. But Tally has taken half damage. Ouch. But it's only 18 points, which is it's all right. Red Squadron has taken 2
That's so
shields in
cheap.
return. And for what they do, they're really nifty and good. I like them.
Let me log in. That one. Log in. Oh god, why is it doing this?
Now I've hit the distribute gift box. So some of you should now get. I'll open it up again in a minute.
Half time, 2-0.
Some of you now. There you go. So Rattler, Boba Fred, and Icenar, you've all from K, because K's a legend. You've all had a little bit of Twitch Prime loot distributed your way. It's a TFT Little Legends Twin Egg from the Community Gift Chest.
Cool.
Which is this. Which is a League of Legends thing. Which is awesome. So that's the new little function in Twitch, which we thought we'd give a go to. I'll be throwing my loot in most months because I never use it. But you might, if you use other Twitch guys, if you watch other Twitch streamers, you'll see them using it as well. So that is the new function. It's really new to Twitch, and Twitch also, I don't know if anyone saw, Twitch have changed their ad revenue system. So
Okay.
as whatever level we are, we get a little bit from any ads that you watch at the start of the videos that Twitch give you. It used to all go to Twitch, and now it comes a little bit to us as well, which is really cool. Really glad of that. So Twitch is developing as a platform. There's so much more out there, and they're trying to give back to the community and to you guys for being the awesome viewers that you are.
That's awesome. Yeah. Ad break. Yeah, go on. Stick a 3-minute ad in.
Yeah, in the middle of it, right as about to roll dice.
come
hit
back,
a button.
come back, and all the A-wings are gone. Still lasted longer than Alex's fended. Oh, that was funny. It's nice to actually be able to gloat about something for a change.
Yeah, that was brutal from you, mate. Really was. Okay. So we are planning. Andy's really planning. He's been thinking hard about these manoeuvres. I think we might see a full stop from Benny, to be honest.
Yeah.
All the A-wings are stressed, which is surprising because Greer doesn't always normally get stressed.
They've got enough blues on the dials to not really be that bothered
they're
about
blue
it.
forever. They've got so much blue on their dials, these guys.
Yeah.
Like all their forwards are blue. All
the
their
twos.
banks are blue. All the twos are blue. They get a hard 2 and that's blue, which is, I think having a blue hard turn is so bad. It's a really strong thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
E-wings have it. They have it. Normal A-wings have it.
Fang fires.
Do they have a blue hard?
The tie interceptors.
Yeah. Quite a few of the ties do actually. The vultures have it, but the banks are hard, aren't they? They're like
God, those vulture droids.
they're weird. Like they're binary, so it's like
He's gone.
you can go
He's
forwards
moved.
or you can go hard. If you go somewhere in the middle, they don't like it. He has moved, which isn't actually you're likely to get a block on 1, maybe 2 of them. Bump from Zari into the back of Tally. Now, Zari's ability, do you know what that is, Rich?
I haven't a clue, mate. I'm
When
so
Zari
out of
bumps,
touch.
she can take an action.
Cheeky.
So she just bumped, cleared the stress, taken an action. Bit naughty from Zari there.
Now.
Nah.
Do they have any linked actions on these things?
What, on the A-wings?
On the A-wings.
Yeah,
Of course
they
they
do.
do. Like focus rotate.
Focus,
sort of
rotate, focus, boost, yeah.
thing. So they have barrel roll as well, don't they? Do these
They have barrel roll
like
action, yeah.
like the vectored thrusters like the old A-wings?
They have refined gyro stabilizers.
That's
So you can rotate
Your
your arc
arc
to the front or
indicator.
back, and then that's part of it.
after you perform an action, you may perform a red boost,
Boost or red-
rotate
yeah.
action. Okay. So he's just taking the focus there. They're not stressed.
No, it's
But that's
opted
fine,
not to be
'cause-
stressed. There wasn't a boost on and didn't need to rotate.
Yeah, and I think whichever way, I mean, you settled perfectly there. Whichever way those X-Wings go in the next round.
Yeah, you can get turn on them. You can. And that side arc there from Benny is ready to do some serious damage. Only 2 dice out the side, 3 dice out the front, but
Is that it?
Yeah, only. That's range 1 onto Jessica there. With Greer still to come. Oh, Greer turns away. But what do the A-wings have? A rotatable arc.
Yeah, gimbal guns. So he's just going to spin
So
that
Greer,
back.
Greer's ability, after you fully execute a manoeuvre, you may rotate your arc.
And then he still gets his action.
Still gets his
because he did a
action.
blue turn.
So he cleared his stress, moved his arc, her arc. They're all women, the A-wing pilots, other than Lule. Likely to take a focus, and they may link a boost. Who knows? Just looking to see if he has got arc. Andy here clearly wants the A-wings rather than Venny. Quite strongly.
But if he gets rid of the A-wings first,
Yeah, they're quite annoying and buzzing around, aren't they?
and he's then got all 4 ships,
If he has all 4
in
ships. at that point.
theory, to chuck at Venny.
So 5 forwards, I think it is, or maybe 4. From Tally. And she is just going to... I wonder if she can fit barrel roll in there. She might barrel roll boost out there. Maybe focus boost out there.
Or just rotate focus.
No, she's half health. So I think he'll want her out of the way.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, so I think he's going to want her boosted out of the way.
Not everyone plays like I do.
You have a natural boost, so you could boost rotate.
They still have a shot.
Because I think a bank boost right
Yeah, there it is.
drops the arc. Yep, so boost. And then probably rotate to the rear for the link. Yep,
Yeah.
to get the shot. Very nice. That's such a strong thing with those A-wings, just being able to maintain the pressure in the shots.
Yeah. I really struggled against it last week. Well, I mean, I just got battered off the table last week.
Yeah, it did bully you a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
someone's got out of room and never played it. Hit eye from Tally, evaded by Andy. And we've got Greer, range 2. Hit eye. Spends the lock. 2 hits. Double evade. Naughty.
Oh.
And we're seeing Zari, range 2, unobstructed. Choosing his options. Going on, I think, the white one, I think. Black one's probably range 3, but it's damaged, so I think he's taking the option on the right. Oh, he's going for range 3 on the black marked X-Wing. 2 hits. No, hit eye. Evaded. And so all the X-Wings to shoot. So the X-Wings have 1, 2, 3 shots available to them. It's 3 dice. That must be into... Sorry. Oh, thank you.
Dodge.
Sorry. Ooh, yawning. It's weird. If I lean back, I'm much colder than if I sit forward. Has your heater gone off again?
Was it even on?
No. It cuts off when it gets too hot.
I wouldn't put it like that.
Just toast you a bit, mate. Some heat.
Ooh.
Damage. Some found that there was all 3.
It was only thinking of you, Kate.
Saving your money, mate.
Exactly. Carbon neutral.
Put heater on. 1 damage and loses the stealth device on Benny. I cry. We're not back yet.
Still not. Does it like overheat and cut out?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. It's not that hot though. this switch and hope it doesn't turn the computer off.
Not that button. Oh, that did something then. Oh no, it was that one spinning. I have to say though, having watched a couple of the streams from Worlds,
Yeah.
and I mean, they did do a fantastic job,
Didn't they?
and it
Oh.
can't have been easy.
It's nice reply from right in there. 2, 3 hits and a crit. Double evaded. Only for 2 shields. Sad.
But coming back and watching the Warlord stream,
Yeah.
the production on this stream, your overlays that you got going on, the top-down view, all the stuff with the cards and the different colours and all the info is just there, and the chat as well. I think it's such a great setup.
Yeah, it's good. We like to be a little bit different.
I know I'm a bit biased, but and also the top-down view, you can.
It's more like you're in the game, isn't it? Saturday morning at 9 AM this Saturday. I think I'm going to be in bed just sleeping. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm shaking my head. I actually know why I'm shaking my head.
What's it?
It's the World Cup final.
I know.
Alright,
I was being pedantic.
good.
I was just taking a bit.
So you should be.
Of course, I'm going to be up at 9 AM watching the World Cup final. Even though I'll be in work till 3 in the morning. I'll be up 9 o'clock. Boom. World Cup final. Big day.
Why don't you just pull an all-nighter at work? Have a lock-in, an old-school lock-in.
Old school. Because, right, do you know why? Because we open again at 7 in the morning.
Oh, there you go then. You've only got 4 hours to kill. In fact, there you go. Lock yourself in the back room for 4 hours, get some kit, wake up in the morning for 7, breakfast, stick the rugby on.
Rugby will be on.
Then go home.
Why would I go home then? Why wouldn't I go home? Have a kip. Get up. Dad will have made breakfast, I
Why
hope.
would you not want to be locked in the pub? I know you work there, but
Because I work there. Because I can't drink it anyway. Because I'm in work Saturday. It's not that kind of pub, mate. I get in trouble for drinking at work.
oof.
I'd rather go home.
Times have changed.
Have a sneaky few beers. Rugby on. I think the World Cup final is one of the exceptions where you probably get away with having a beer early morning.
Have you not been to the Spoons over the road for breakfast?
Yes, I work in one of these establishments whereby you go. We have people queuing out the door at 9 o'clock in the morning for a pint. I remember the last World Cup final. What game?
Last time we won the World Cup was
That's
2003.
Yeah, I was 10. No, it wasn't. I was 9, going on 10. You were considerably older.
Thanks.
Sorry, mate. Were your kids born? Were your kids born last time we won the World Cup? Just.
Yeah, Justin would have been about a month old or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah! Shh! You wait the baby! One of them was it? That was an early morning one, because that was in Australia, wasn't it?
It was.
Mm.
Yeah.
Very similar time to this one.
In fact, check the date of it. 2003 Rugby World Cup final. Because I actually... I can't remember where I watched it, but I definitely watched it.
It's the 22nd of November.
Oh, yeah. So, I was definitely back.
Oh, you think you're on tour?
Yeah, because I actually flew back from Bosnia the day my lad was born.
Oh, wow. So this was taken from a mate's Facebook page when we beat the Australians in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, Johnny May's awesome.
just the tagline maybe how.
And he plays for us.
If you want to beat the Aussies, make sure you use a Johnny.
Yeah.
Obviously it wasn't beat. Different word. So we've got, in the grand scheme of things there,
Has Venny got a way of shifting the stress? He's not, has he? So if he was to do a red stop, he couldn't then rotate his arc.
Yes. He has pattern analyzer. He can do a full stop and get his action.
Oh yeah,
So
that's horrific.
I
So
don't think we'll see him rotate his arc though. We might.
well,
I'm
he's
not.
only a PS2. I mean, he's out PS'd even by the
Yeah.
generics. I'm wondering if
What's going on? Oh yeah, so he did it full stopped, focused, stayed there, and then he's going to use Zari to try and block them from getting past.
I was going to say because I'm looking. I think maybe
So-
Jess there on the left. Is she likely to chase down that A wing, or is he going to focus fire on Venny?
I don't know, because he was hitting Tally to start with, and then only snuck one through on Benny, one through from
That's all it needs. That's his stealth.
the stealth fight's gone. Yeah, big deal that.
Yeah, that extra dice on a large ship makes all the difference.
Big difference. Yeah, absolutely.
Do those T70s have a one forward?
Yeah. T70s have 1 forwards, 1 banks, 2 forwards, 2 banks, hard 2, 3 forwards, 3 banks, hard 3, 3 Talon rolls, 4K.
But then again, would you honestly want to just one forward there, even if it fit?
Which one?
Jess.
Yes. Because you've not taken any damage. You've got your reroll innately. If you have a friendly ship nearby. I think it would. I don't think it fits though. Look at the size, the way you do it. Look at the size of Venny's base. That's 2 forwards.
Oh yeah.
Which is one, and I don't think that fits in that gap.
No.
So you have to use reference
Close.
points on the top-down view. None of the angles are obscured, but you do get there. Yeah, Scum Lando's cool. Spending green tokens to reroll attack and defense, especially with perceptive. Get 2 lots of it, or IG. Is it D? The crew that gives you double calculate. They work for the rerolls too. So
Wow. Oh yeah, you spend a green token to
Yeah,
reroll
yeah.
dice. Yeah.
and then if you've got another Ig on the board, you get its ability to boost, get an evading party bus.
I played Tim with the party bus a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something he cobbled together. A 4-lom, he had the party bus, and something else.
Was it Maro Alalo? The one that can flee?
No.
Was it Bosk? With marksmanship. I can turn my
Honestly,
crits to 2
can't
hits.
Remember.
I'm going to hit you with 5.
He's 4
4
behind him.
forwarded behind him. To safety. Yeah, cool. A, give him 3 reroll. Yeah, nice. What did Steve do? Was it Palop with Ig D crew with Ig C as well? So it was a carrying 2 focuses, boosting, evading Palop. It was so
Is that
fast.
what he was on about earlier? Oh no.
I know, this was ages ago. It was the fastest Palop in the world.
I don't know how he does it, you know. Like,
Gets very bored.
he just comes up with all
The
this
most random
janky
jank you've ever seen in your
stuff.
life.
I struggled to put Han and Luke together.
And even then you have to go with Chewie,
Yeah.
R2-D2, Lando. Oh, these are all Han's friends.
Yeah.
In Outer Rim, that really works. Just build them with their crew, and it's a really great combo.
Yeah, absolutely. That's such a good game as well.
We had great fun with it yesterday. I was told the guys earlier, I looked out on getting after her. Apparently she's a bit good.
Yeah, yeah. Best character in the game by far. Looks like it could do with a Hoover hand.
Doesn't it? It just got thrust upon me earlier. Do you want this, Josh? Yeah, sure. This one's called Farm. because it's a fan.
Fan row.
Fan row. Double crit from Ryan. Just an eyeball from Andy. Not sure what ship that's into.
I assume it's.
Oh, it's there. It's Jess counting rerolls. Just the one. Spends Jess's charge. Reroll. Double evade.
It's not paint.
Evade eye. That is. Spends
And
it.
it.
Takes nothing. Why would you? There's only it's a shield. You're not taking any more shots though, so it's worth it. Ooh, we're back to dials. Did we miss a shot there? Oh no, we're not back to dials. I just
I
sorting it
think
out.
we were just tidying up.
4 dice, range 1 into Zari. Mrs. Bangle.
Spent a charge on BB-8, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll spend a charge
For
for
a
Big 8
reroll.
for a reroll. Getting them mods. Sweet, sweet mods.
Nice.
Hit crit, aye aye.
Ooh.
Aye aye. Spend that focus. Live to fight another day.
No shot incoming.
Range 1 again, 4 more dice.
Oh.
2. Can be evaded on 3 dice. No mods though. It looks like it's evaded. Maybe an eye in there. 1 damage on Zari.
No art from that other one at the back. So Venny to shoot now.
Yeah.
Out the side. He's not.
You said about how Outer Rim lends itself to expansions
Yeah.
because of the gaps in the card deck
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. The board does, as I said as well. I think it'd be cool to see like a full ring board.
God. No.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Imagine how it'd take forever to fly around. I know.
Exactly, but if you imagine playing as Bobber and like, yeah,
Your bounty's on the other side.
yeah, exactly.
It'd make the game longer, wouldn't it?
Bloody hell, yeah. Unless they added in some kind of mechanic where you could just fly straight through the middle.
Yeah, set your hyperspace coordinates or
Ooh.
something.
That's Burton Albion 1, Leicester City 2.
Oh, dear me. And we've got Rich with your sport.
What was I doing? Oh, that was it. I was coming back onto Twitch so I can get my spondoolies up.
Spawns.
It's been that lot, right? See, it's been great having all this time off work and actually being able to come to the store every week and actually getting to play X-Wing and stuff. But my God, my spondoolie volumes has plummeted.
So
That's not a euphemism.
Me and Alex were talking about this earlier. Being able to play is great and come down, do the stream, we enjoy it. Alex is now, he works when Raster's on,
Yeah,
and he's down here playing or he's joining me in the booth when Tuesdays are on.
yeah.
So he's like, he goes, I just don't get any spondoolies anymore.
Yeah, that's it. I checked, I think last week, I had a mere 6 spondoolies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the eye's healed up nicely, Paul. Thank you very much. I have some ready readers off the shelf, so I can at least read stuff now. I'm just still waiting for my second lot of surgery, which will hopefully be in the next few weeks. Hopefully get it out of the way by Christmas.
That'd be good.
Oh, but I had a thought about that earlier.
Back to what Christmas and send you away in your lorry on Christmas.
No, because obviously if I have the surgery before Christmas,
Yeah.
I've then got a 6-week recovery.
Yeah.
I don't want to have my surgery before Christmas Day because I can't have a drink.
Can you not?
No. I'll be on antibiotics and stuff for 2 weeks.
You need it 2 weeks before Christmas then.
Or just after Christmas.
Yeah. Fair. Get 2 weeks before. Be ready. And then you want it.
Oh.
So then, when we go to watch Star Wars, crystal clear vision.
Yeah. God, I'm so conflicted.
It'll be
now.
like watching Star Wars in HD. When you actually are watching it in HD.
Well, the thing is, I can cope all right with telly, so surely the cinema's going to be fine.
Even better, yeah. Boom.
In fact, I was saying to, we lost a Red Squadron somewhere.
We did. He got.
He got got.
Most of the you can drink with. There's only very few you can't nowadays. He's right.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me
Still
that.
check the time.
I mean, to be fair, it is only going in my eye.
Yeah, it's only antibiotic eye drops. It's not like it's in your stomach and mixing, is it? Rich goes on Amazon to order 2 bottles of Kraken.
Oh, mate. So tempted. Oh, Kai's trying to tempt us over to the dark side.
Is it? What's he saying?
He says, we do realise that we've got the controls to manually add spondoolies right here in front of us.
Yeah.
That'd be unethical though, Kay.
Why is Kay not showing up on my chat?
I don't know.
Oh, he's there. He's just a bit further back. He got quickly hidden by the spondooli check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know full well, Kay. I just don't give it to him. I know I'm morally sound, so I wouldn't do that. We could cause
Manipulate the spondoolies.
we could cause a global crush in spondoolies. Wax it. Weekend warlords.
Yeah.
Exiting the spondoolie market. I did that before. I did give myself 10,000 spondoolies. I don't know what I did with them. I did something stupid, like I put them all on a heist or something.
Oh.
Exactly, Rogue Squadron. Who says we haven't? That's the only spondoolies I've got. Not me. It was in the account. Ah, boy. Big 4,000.
You know, that's surprisingly low.
Yeah.
Considering you literally watched the stream the entire time.
Oh, it don't count, so. You're not there, Rich.
Why am I not there?
Don't know. Can't drill you.
Why are you trying to duel me though? Hang on. I'll tell you what, let me put my glasses on. So.
You cannot duel with yourself. Oh, I like
Why
dueling
are you
with
trying to
myself.
duel yourself?
I was trying to get the 1 points. So I was trying to find a loophole.
For sexual diseases contracted by gentlemen getting drunk and going to... Yes.
Excuse me, what?
Fair enough. Let's have a quick look. Am I on there? See, I'm there. I've got 64.
Why did it want to block K for saying FFG hates scum, but it doesn't want to block Paul for that?
Hey up. Someone's trying to duel you.
Oh, really beat me. It's a close one, this game. 18 to 48, 18 minutes left on the clock. Half point in Zari is not enough to win it for Andy. He does need to kill one of them, but half points on Venny would do the job. So what are we going to see here? Oh, we're going to see half points on Venny? I'm not so sure. He's after you now as well.
We're having fun. We're having a scrap. Come on then.
Just
Paul.
say no.
It's been a while. 34. You want to get me down to around 30? No, I'm in with that.
What you want?
64.
That's all you got?
Yeah. I win. Oh well. But look, you see I'm now at a nice even 30.
Are you?
Yeah, see? I feel much better now.
Yeah, but you'll be on 31 in a minute. See, I'm 31 now. Oh, that's too many.
That is too what are you trying? You can't. What are you doing?
What?
13.
Dropping you. Well, you're there as well. Look,
That's my YouTube account. Because what? So what I do is when I'm at home.
You have both on, so you can win both. You're trying to manipulate the competitions, aren't you?
No, it wasn't so I could try and
You're trying to win
fudge
more.
the market. It's because I watch on YouTube on my big telly, but the chat I
On your
do
Twitch.
through my phone.
Oh, so you have the Twitch chat on and the YouTube coverage on,
Yeah.
and you're trying to fudge the market for double spawns.
No, but you see, it doesn't give me double spawns. Otherwise, I'd have.
No, it doesn't give you double spawns because you have
spawn.
2 separate accounts.
There we go.
Ryan,
he's taken
that
my last
is
31
no
spawn moves.
moon.
You're a harsh man, Paul.
But you've not got 31 spawn
Kick
moves, have
me
you?
while I'm down. No, I haven't now. Paul's just took them all.
Oh. But maybe. Oh, you got the 1 already. How'd you get the 1? Do exclamation mark points. I think you got more. You're alright. So the challenge always win. The challengers not always win, no.
No, not always. Let's try it.
Try Jordan for like 80. See how that
Let me
works.
try and get my spawns back off of Paul.
Jordan for 150. I'll join for 150.
No, I'm on it.
Alright, I'm gonna
I'm
beat
on
you
it.
for
I
it.
want me 64.
Right, now the moon's moved. At 64, Mr. Thunder. At Richie C wants to duel you. You can duel multiple people.
Oh, I typed it in wrong.
You did.
Why did that not work?
You just put the points at the end.
Duel.
At Mr. Thunder. You're gonna have to
There it is.
you're gonna have to bring your duel back though. You have to cancel your first one.
Oh, it's on cooldown. Never mind.
Deny. He bottled it. He's a bottle job.
Chicken.
I think Venny's running away.
It looks like I was just
Chugging
about
away.
to say.
Sorry, Ray, we are moving back. We are literally moving back to the X-Wing now. I just was doing it. I couldn't see the X-Wing for most of it because Ryan's head was in the way.
I just couldn't see the X-wing.
Didn't have glasses on.
Yeah.
See? That's no moon. Don't work so well when his head's not bald.
No.
It's like it's Kashyyyk. It's a really hairy planet.
You should just get Kylo on, just so someone can say it at least once a week.
I asked him. He said no. Hit eye, crit. Turns it with the focus. That's 3, 2 and a crit. And 1 of 8. So there's some damage there onto another Red Squadron expert. At the rear arc from Zari, that was. No shots from any of the X-Wings.
Just got to get them all turned.
Yeah, bring them all round. Hard 2, hard 3s, that kind of thing. Bring the green one in pretty quick. Start taking pop shots at Zari before she can run away. But she's. If I was Zari, I'm free bank boosted. Joining
5
my mates.
forward blue, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's a thing in the way, 5 forwards away.
Oh yeah.
Nicely placed rock.
Maybe 4.
4 on a boost.
Yeah.
3 bank boost brings you up round the tally. So maybe not a bad place to be. Come on, Mr. Fawn.
See,
Oh,
it looks
Fawn number 2's on.
Looks a lot further when you're actually at the table playing.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Bones.
It is awesome.
I wanted to write my name on the back of him because I'm currently the holder of Bones. I beat Ryan for it. I can't remember what was flying to beat Ryan with it, which is, I think it was Jedi. I think it was 2 Jedi in broadside. It must have been. I don't think it was Ray. Must have been 2 Jedi in broadside because he probably said I was.
Well, it was on stream, so you'll
No,
be
it
able to
wasn't
go
on
back
stream.
and- Why was it not on the stream? I
'Cause
thought
they
it
weren't-
had to be on the
It
stream.
had to be on stream if the stream's on. The stream wasn't running that week. It was the week of Worlds or before Worlds when we weren't streaming.
Oh, the 27th of December, the layer tournament.
We don't know. I'll have to ask the boss.
Yeah. I would imagine they'd want to get the Vets tournament and
Yeah.
then the hyperspace trial out of the way first. Just properly excited for all of that, you know. Really looking forward to next weekend, isn't it, the Vets?
Yeah, not this weekend coming. Not this week, next week, yeah. Alright, well, frick, we get it.
Or 2 right from Benny here, maybe?
I want to say 5th and 6th of December. Is it the first weekend of December?
I thought later.
Is it the week after that? It's whatever the event says on Facebook.
Is it up on Facebook? So
Yeah, the
don't-
hyperspace has been up for years. Literally been up for a year.
In the weekend Warlords events tab.
So, yeah. First tournament, past events, future events.
Upcoming events.
7th and 8th of December.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah, it's cool, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. 7th of December. So, Veterans Tournament 9th of November. 9th and 10th. of
Yeah,
November.
it's a month. It's the month later weekend.
Yeah. I would have thought they'd be announcing it soon though, because they need to start getting.
Yeah. Tickets will be on sale soon, I'm sure. We usually do. As soon as one's finished, the next one goes on
Yeah,
sale.
exactly.
I'm assuming they're using the same one. Yeah, there you go. Hard 3 boost round from one Red Squadron. That's the white one, the undamaged Red Squadron. I will see the same from Jess, I imagine. Boost. It's been a very cagey game from Ryan. I think he learnt from the last time he played when they jousted and he lost terribly. The joust isn't sensible. He's trying to pick his combats and
Yeah, absolutely, Paul. So,
I discovered treasure!
no, it's just us.
sorry, the
That's
Keyboard stats.
Ash.
that's Ash having finished playing D&D now raiding someone's locker. I hope it's his own. Thank you for following T Necker.
Is it T Necker or TN Ecker?
Or is it TNE?
Or is it
Care.
T Neck?
T Neck. 53. So we're not sorting your name. Thank you for the follow.
Really do appreciate it.
I find it nigh impossible to know how to pronounce most people's Twitch names.
Oh,
Some of
yeah.
them are well hard.
I was like trying to figure out who's who. Obviously, I know that Mr. Stander in the chat, we know he's Paul Spurgeon.
Is he? We don't know that.
Oh,
Yeah, of course we do.
Of course we know that. Of course we know that.
Tim told me off for outing people on the chat, as he called it. So
Outing
he's like,
people.
stop outing people on the chat. I'm like, what? He's like, well, you're not supposed to tell people who they are. I'm like, oh,
Are we not?
Am I not? Well, Paul talks about him and Jude all the time, so it's obvious. But
Yeah.
and the fact to keep calling him Paul. 2 hits. Ryan's dice have been nicely efficient. Oh, I'm Spartacus.
No, I'm Spartacus, and so's my wife.
That's a terrible drinking game. Don't play it, kids.
Not who advocate drinking around small children.
I was telling the kids not to play it. Two.
Just the 4 dice from Ryanair.
Those black ones are so hard to see.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Lots of evades. 2 evades and an eye. So, if that's on Zari, I couldn't tell which one it was on. That's half damage. Is that dead tally? Did you remove something from the board? No, I didn't. No, it was a die. Never mind. If you could do your damage for us, Ryan, I'd appreciate it. Oh, thanks. You just heard us say we don't like don't know how to pronounce people's names, and you thought, haha, I'm gonna follow and make them say my name.
Yeah, no idea.
Tarsio Spa.
Close enough. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Yeah, thank
really
you for
do
the follow.
appreciate it.
All your follows, subs, views, notification bells are really appreciated. Thank you all very much. So that's 1 hit, 1 focus from Andy, and focus blank from.
It looks like he's checking the side arc here for Venny's ability.
Yes, he's trying to trigger Venny's ability and add an eyeball is what he's doing. They've decided it is in arc, so he'll now spend a focus to dodge too. Because Venny's broken. Nerf Venny. Just wafting his hitting stick around now. Oh, we're moving? Oh,
Or
we're
is he just
marking.
marking? I'm pretty sure that's marking.
They
I
don't
don't,
have
I
a
don't think
hard
the
one.
X-Wings have a hard one.
No, they don't.
You cannot shoot there.
So no shot for White Red Squadron Expert. I'm fairly sure in the T-70s there is. I'm sure there's an I4 generic. I think it's a Black Squadron something specialist maybe. Do evade.
Well, look.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Black Squadron Ace. You can run 4 of them as well. You can run 4 of them all with heroic.
200 points on those. 4 I4s, all with heroic. Challenge. It's a challenge. Oh, they just got the one. So we've got 4 minutes left. Likely to be the last turn with Ryan's slow play. I believe the technical term is tactical manoeuvring. He's not slow playing, he's just making his choices because it could swing away from him, although it's unlikely now he's half pointed. Sorry guys, I've been up since 4 AM. Unlikely now he's half pointed the other Red Squadron.
Hey, I got some spawns back.
Spawns? Yeah. Spawns full days. Ollie's doing more commentary out there while stood next to the board than we are doing in here.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably easier to talk about the game from out there.
Nah, it's easier in here when they can't hear you, 'cause you
reckon?
talk about them then. It's just taking a bit of time, that's all. I can't see where. I think these 2 A-wings, pink and blue, have just go 5 forwards out of there. They ain't getting shot at if they do that. And I think that's what Ryan wants to play for. Just not take any damage on Tally. Oh, Greer could afford to take some damage. If you don't want to take half points. Or lose Tally. Lose Tally, take half points somewhere else. You're getting very close to. Oh no! If you lost Greer and Tally, he'd.
They're dirt cheap, these A-wings.
Yeah, 36 points for the chassis ability and the pilot ability.
Yeah.
They really are. You fit 5 of them in the list. It's done it again.
Yeah, it's got off again.
I think it must get to. I think it's probably all the dust.
You've got that A-wing just floating around in the middle as well, though, isn't that?
Yeah, that's
Zari. Zari.
That's Zari, yeah, I think so. If moves there, I'll tell you. I think that's red rather than pink. Yeah, the one at the top's definitely pink, so the one in the middle is Zari. Oh, right, there's got a octopus. So they're all subscribing to different people at different intervals, and you make an octopus.
Squid.
Yeah, it's so like we do Weekend Wars, the Mortal. A lot of people do different ones, and some of them do it to their builds.
Yeah. Very
Yeah,
sneaky.
I don't think it's Ryan. There's a few spectators around that board by the sound of it from in here. I think they're all having a chat. Yeah, running the clock down.
But it sounds like there's a few. It's actually just Ollie.
He is a loud man.
He's like.
He did message me this week though, yesterday, saying the shop near my work has A-wings in stock. I know you said on stream that someone bought one and you can't get any. Do you want one? I was like, well, I'm in the stream all the time now anyway, so I can't really play.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll let you know. They also have Nantex apparently.
Yeah, is that 3 bank?
3 bank.
You can't boost out there.
No, just going to focus. Leave his arc facing to the rear and unstressed. I think whatever happens here, I think the resistance might pull the win. Just sneak it.
I think they might sneak
Just
it.
sneak it. Oh, 4K.
Oh, interesting. Has he predicted this 5 forward?
Yeah, is that what he's looking for? The forwards. So Ryan's just done on 1 banks all around. Or they got hard ones. I can't remember. How fast are they?
They do have hard ones.
They have hard ones, but do they have 1 banks? No, only hard ones.
No.
Tally can. Yeah, 5 straight barrel roll. He gets her out. Greer can't. Or can it? No, it can't. Greering ability, spin arc, focus, and I think we're going to see a boost to square off here.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, has he tried to hard 3 behind? Sneaky from Sally, predicting the K turn.
Oh, turns out Ryan's pretty good at this.
Bumps.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a relatively good manoeuvre, even if it was straight. Straight, it's a bump. So yeah, you can get out of it as well.
Time on the round.
Yeah, that is time. So we'll have the rest of this, finish the movement off, and the shooting. So range 3, Greer into green red squadron. Yeah, does get bullseye because of the bump.
Cool.
2. No, not spending, so just a hit. Evaded.
Dodged.
So let's see the X-Wings.
It's like 3 through.
Three dice, 3 hits.
Nice, out of hand. Ooh.
3 dice. 5 dice. 4 blanks. Oh no, 2 evades. It's really struggle with them dark dice.
Takes it.
Takes.
For it.
Last game for today, Timo. We've already streamed one. It's getting a bit late here. No, not that late, but yeah, a bit late for me to stay up on stream anymore anyway. We'll have 2 more next week, and then a weekend with at least 10, if not 15 to 20 games, depending if we do double table.
Monster.
20 games in a weekend. Boom.
Look, I'm really, really, really excited for the Vets tourney next week.
It's just gonna be a party, man. It's just gonna be
really
like big event, big party.
I know I came on and I joked about having like the sympaty vote
The
last
pity
week,
party,
or,
pity
the
vote.
pity party, but I'm genuinely humbled to have been voted in.
Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be awesome. Hype. Haven't you got a bit of a big event before that, Pie? Busy weekend for Pie this weekend, I think.
What's he up to? Oh wait, hang on, yeah. Okay.
He's getting married, isn't
Yeah. I thought it was a big event.
he? Well, congratulations.
joke.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
good.
Have fun. Enjoy it. All that jazz. Don't do anything Rich wouldn't do.
That doesn't limit him much.
No.
Yeah, man. Look, hey, the doors aren't literally always open. They were earlier. It was freezing, but they're shut now, so it's warmed up a bit. However, anytime any of you guys
If you're around
want
the
to
local
join
area,
us, you're more than
come
welcome.
down, play some games, have some fun. If not, that's what we're here for the stream for, to show the world some games, to have some fun, try and spread a bit of the joy that we have while we play X-Wing.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit haphazard at the minute. We've got the Vets tournament coming up. We've got Hyperspace Trial coming up. Leia tournament coming up. But ordinarily, 2 tournaments a month, a whole weekend of it. Usually the second weekend.
Yeah,
of
second
the
weekend of the month.
Saturday and Sunday. One day will be the Hyperspace. One day will be extended.
Yeah, we're back to that from January. We're back to our usual
Come and
cycle.
see us.
Whereas at the minute we're Vets tourney in, and then instead of our usual tournament, we're hyperspacing, so it's even more of a big deal.
Oh.
And as a bonus, we've got hopefully got the Leia tournament as well. Yeah, absolutely worth the trip if you're within a reasonable drive. Make the trip for one day.
Well, even if you're not
If you're not within a reasonable drive,
there's
come
plenty of
down.
hotels.
There's loads of places to stay. Paul does it.
There's a
occasionally.
Premier Inn, like a
minute
2-minute
walk.
walk.
Like
a minute, 2-minute walk from the store.
Oh right, I completely agree. I've had to miss enough myself.
Where's that heater, boys?
It's
You can have this
broken.
one.
No, don't do that to me.
Yeah, I'll let you sit down, Ryan.
We're gonna
in the warm.
cut
Kept it warm for you.
shortly.
Join the blanket.
We're just gonna have a quick chat with Ryan, and then we'll cut for the evening, so we can all get home into the warm.
Ryan, Rewenge.
Ryan,
I've got
that
revenge.
went better for you, didn't it?
It did indeed. I changed the setup. So
Was it better by not jousting by any chance?
Thank you for
Yes.
the donation.
Thank you.
cheers,
Tavern
Tavern
Wars.
Wars. Thank you.
Awesome
Legend
donation.
as
Um,
always.
Basically, the
Just
way I
cheers.
fly this list, Venny always just sets up in a corner, and Zari. So Venny will set up in a corner facing the enemy, and then Zari will stick in the side like she did at the start.
Yeah.
Exactly the same as that. But the problem is, I did that against Andy without thinking about how he would set up, because he's got a blocker I3 that's set up after Venny. It's quite not many people have that sort of thing. If they've got that many ships that like to joust, they're usually I1
Yeah.
or I2. In which case, I have them set up before me.
I had 61.
Cheers, Richie C. So it was a little bit different. Like I say, I deliberately faced a rock, so whichever way he went, I could go the other side of the rock.
You seemed
And
quite
pivot around it.
You seemed quite tentative in your engagements.
Oh god, yeah, of course I am.
Your A-wings were very
Because
sketchy.
all you
mainly trying to stay alive from deal damage.
I want to cast a wide net first engage, which is what I did with Greer way out.
Yeah.
Tally maybe should have gone with initially, but I brought Tally inside Venny. So I've got Venny in the middle with Zari behind her is the idea, and then an A-wing either side. In terms of Greer and Tally is quite nice, and just cast a huge net of mobile arc.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like whatever shoots Venny is just gonna regret it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So Andy knows exactly what he's supposed to shoot at, which is the A-wings. He did the right thing.
Yeah, well, he did, and then he switched on to Venny and dropped your stealth device immediately.
He took
But then
it was
didn't
only
continue-
target just hat. So
But then didn't continue shooting it
Venny, once
It's still a trap.
Once your stealth is gone, though.
With 3 A-wings on the board, it's still a trap. You've got to remove the mobile arcs.
Okay, fair enough. That
And then
makes
you
sense.
can outposition Venny with X-wings.
But it's hard to remove the A-wings.
Oh, I know, but it's the thing you should do.
Yeah.
But I know that, so I make it difficult.
Yeah,
That's the point.
absolutely.
I put them usually behind. You have to go through Venny in some regard to do it. But yeah, Andy's a great guy. It's a good fun
He's
game.
a nice guy.
So,
I've played him a few times myself.
yeah, it's a
It's always
pleasure
been a good game.
to play a game with him.
One thing, age-old argument, I know.
Yeah, go on.
Heroic. I didn't see him use it once. Did he not manage to get it off?
Well, we had this discussion, right? There was a couple of rolls there when if I roll triple blanks, I've not got heroic, and it was like, well, the thing I like about the naked A-wings, they don't give up a lot of points,
Yeah, we were saying that. No
It's
points in them at
dirt
all, is there?
cheap.
and that's why I think the success of the list. The list trades very well. Whatever you shoot at is a pain to shoot at because it will mostly dodge you. And you don't get a lot of points because
No,
you're
yeah,
inevitably
yeah.
shooting at A-wings because you can shoot at any if you want, but you'll keep bouncing off forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just trades incredibly effectively. It makes me kind of sad though that Venny works without bombs.
Well, let's try to explain this at the start. His
I do miss.
they're
the
not
bombs.
bombers. They're star
They're
fortresses.
gunships.
Yeah.
They
They're
are
gunships.
Yes.
Ultimately, the thing is with the bombs, they're not consistent enough in all matches
Yeah.
to do well at a tournament.
Whereas an
they're good
extra
fun.
A-wing fits better.
And I've had a lot of fun on this streaming table playing Venny with bombs with Lulo and Tally before they made Lulo a million points.
How many is he now? 43.
He's like 7 more than Tally
Yeah.
or something stupid. Tally's better than you think she is as well, by the way, chat.
But who's the best A-wing there?
Greer, no doubt. You saw at the end, the last turn when
Yeah,
the
Greer's
green
amazing.
the green T70K turned, it didn't see it coming, and Greer just sort of darted off in front of it. But it's like, well, you can still rotate, focus, boost, and you're the only A-wing that can do that without prime thrusters.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty cool.
Greer's amazing. Greer's way better than Lulo,
Yeah.
definitely. Lulo's a trap. Lulo's a rubbish X-wing. If you want Lulo, just fly an X-wing. Stop being silly. Venny's 91 points. Yeah, it's quite nice. And with the bid, 93, essentially.
Yeah.
Because people rarely go through Venny first. People have gone through Venny first. I had a guy who killed Venny in about 10 minutes at Worcester, and I genuinely thought about conceding. He was flying Republic Beef, and then
Which beef is that? Matchstick broadside.
Wolf
Friends.
Obi-Wan.
Wolf Obi-Wan. That's amazing. List, that is.
And he had all 4 ships on the board when Venny died.
Wow.
I was like, oh no. I'd like half-pointed matchstick for Venny. And then broadside ioned Greer once, and that was the only damage any of the A-Wings took that game.
Wow.
They were absolute monsters. The A-Wings are just unbelievable.
That Republic beef
It's
list
so good.
is brutal.
Oh,
And
it
I
is.
think come Warlords Vets tournament, we're going to see a few of them knocking about.
Yeah, potentially. They are very good.
I know a certain former world champion is running that list currently.
Paul Heaver.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know he was coming down for Vets.
No, he's not, but he's running it.
Nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to meeting him. Yeah, the RZ2s are unbelievable, guys. If you guys play Resistance in any form,
They're just
I'm very
amazing.
tempted to either play 5 A-Wings again, Bartosh's
Yeah,
list,
Bartosh's list is
or
very nice.
Kalen Wong's It's the Resistance.
Here comes the resistance.
Yeah,
Where
just because I want to shout that every game I play.
when Finn comes charging in from reserve.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit lackluster that it's Finn. I'd rather like have Poe come on so he can go 4 forward slam, like
Just
proper
properly charging.
or bring on Venny. That's an idea I'm very tempted to go with. Have Vi and a couple of A-Wings.
Have Zari, Greer,
Well, I could
and
drop,
Vi.
Yeah, drop an A-Wing for Vi with J197,
Yeah.
and it's about the same price.
Yeah.
And just have that Venny.
And bring that venue on later.
Yeah. What do you guys think could work?
Here
But
comes the resistance.
The problem is I don't want to give up any of those 3 A-Wings because all of their abilities are amazing.
You could drop Zari most likely, I guess.
Oh, I love Zari though. Because the thing is with Venny is I don't really ever want to rotate, but that makes my front vulnerable to attack.
Paul, yes, I absolutely think so.
So,
do you agree? Swapping Lule for Greer.
Yeah, but Zari's better than bombs, Paul. She just is.
More guns, more good.
An A-Wing is just better than Tragedy and 2 bombs. Like, it breaks my heart a little bit, but it just is. It's not as fun, I don't think. But you saw it just works. It doesn't look much on paper, but it just works, and it's kind of cool to fly.
Nice.
And, and the A-wings are so much fun. I just kind of want more of them to fly anyway, you know. So they're a lot of
You
fun.
just drop Benny and put
More A-wings in. Well, that's what you just said.
I'm very tempted to fly 5. I have got 5. If 5 A-wings or 3 and 2 pods.
Here comes the resistance.
Yeah. Just
You have to play the music when you're doing it.
exactly.
Right, we're going to
so, yeah.
sign off now, I think. Thank you to all the...
Bedtime.
It is.
9:30. It's an early one. Cool.
Thank you for everyone that followed and subbed and whatnot during this stream. We very much appreciate it. We are back next week at the same time of 6:30. GMT, were we in there? Yeah, GMT-ish.
Yeah,
No, we go live at 6:30. We're live at 6:30 every week.
6:30 UK time. No, I wouldn't, Rogue Squadron, but how often are you going to fly against the Vulture Swarm? And this is the thing. This is the thing. Bombs can be good, but in a tournament, they will not be consistent enough across all matches, Rogue Squadron. That's what I'm saying. There are games where bombs are good, and there are games where bombs are very bad. Like, you can have the same argument, would you rather have Zari or bombs versus 3 aces? You'd rather have Zari. So,
Right.
yeah.
So we will
Zari's just more consistent than the bombs, that's all.
sign off for
Indeed.
the evening.
Thank you, Josh, for streaming.
You're
again.
welcome. I'm happy
You're an
to.
absolute
I
hero.
enjoy it in here, especially when it's warm. We will see you all next week, same time. And then if you're not around next week, tune in Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Weekend Warlords Veteran Tournament.
I think
4
also
day.
Rasta might be back on Monday.
I think the rumours
Yes,
are
he did
Rasta.
post-
Rumours
he's-
are
yeah,
Rastas
yeah.
are back. Rasta is back next Monday.
That's what he said in his post yesterday.
I may be in the tech booth for him. But we'll see.
Nice.
I'm going to offer if they can't get it. So. Right, thank you all for
We'll
tuning
cobble
in.
something together.
We'll leave the stream running for about 5 minutes so you can all say your goodnights to each other like you always do. And we'll see you all soon. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.